Excellent.
Not so. So there's a voice that I don't recognise. Carmenius, perhaps? Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm all right. Can you tell me a little bit about your character?
I'm a fire genasi as well as an artificer. I don't know if you know that.
No.
But it's basically I went the alchemist way, so I can do like little potion stuff that is very handy sometimes and sometimes very impractical, but yeah.
Okay. We had I have some experience of that last time I played from Dobson's potions.
Mm-hmm.
That
What
didn't
happened?
didn't always work out. I think I went blind for a while, or maybe that was a mushroom that squirted in me.
Oh, that was a mushroom.
I can't. All right. I can't remember what. I think one of his potions worked, and then one of them backfired somehow.
Yeah, they do that.
The last one, yeah, it gave who? Graven? Gills?
It was me.
Oh, it was Bron, right? Bron got gills. And
weren't you just unconscious on the ground?
while sleeping on the ground and suffocating. That was quite fun.
Been around like a magic arm.
But to be fair, 3 did just go off the chain.
He did.
He literally went off the chain.
He basically killed 7 cultists on his own while everybody else was sleeping.
What you gonna do?
When they come for you, cultists, what you gonna do?
All right, shall we start? Talk is clicking. Talk is clicking, I said. Clock is ticking.
Is it? Clock? You got a clock?
Yeah, it says 8:40 in Switzerland.
He is Swiss, Graham.
Yeah, they're famous for it.
Oh.
So Cloud looks at 3 and Fior is like, guys, you've been in my place for about a week now. I need to clean up. The walls have darkened because of the flames.
We've officially reached the point where we have more people in the Dead and Gone graveyard than we have actual players.
Oh god, that's sad.
I don't know half of these people.
It's not sad.
They weren't around for long enough, were they?
Oi, Bron, stop it with the feedback.
It's the Lord of Death's will.
In fairness, Gamma right there, I think it was just a badly built construct, because as soon as he ran out of batteries, he went straight to the grave. I think he lasted 24 hours. Fun times. Okay, so who's here? I'm in the plaza.
Hello.
I am too.
Welcome, my friends. Ooh,
Oops. Sorry, that was a bit too close.
that wasn't comfortable. My fur. Yes, hello, Fior. Reagan is over there. Hello, Reagan.
Hello.
How's your herbalism training going?
Well, learning from the best, aren't I? So, just eager to get out there and start gathering some things. What should we keep our eye out for today?
We're going someplace new, so I don't quite know what to expect. But it is. We are going to woods, so we ought to find some interesting things.
So, Reagan would like to just whisper in Cloud's ear and remember that the keep an eye out for some of that. That'd be helpful.
You actually cut off a bit, so I didn't hear.
I was saying some of the problems I've been having. Don't make me say it louder.
Okay.
You know, we, if we can keep an eye out for some of that, wink, wink.
Is that the gal?
Similar.
My finger's stuck in a dick now.
That contributes to gout, I think. sticking your fingers in beer cans.
Yeah, sure. We'll keep an eye. Don't worry. Says Cloud, even though he has absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Well, that makes 7 of us.
Maybe he thinks I need an ointment for my eye with all the winking.
Yeah, exactly. That looks like an eye infection. 3 is there, and I think he's the one who's gathered us here today. Maybe he could tell us a bit more about this strange cave.
Indeed. Before I found my way to Flamescore, I wandered the Dragon Fields some time, and as I wandered, I came across a cave to the southeast of here, a particularly rank piece of forest. The stench of death that came from the cave was overpowering. Although as I was on my own, I did not venture in, but now I've found you, stout adventurers.
Who's he calling stout? Evening.
I thought we might venture there and see what is causing the stench.
More on death. I'm getting a bit tired of it, of this type of creatures, especially since last time.
Indeed, they are an abomination and they must be wiped out.
Yes, and 3, you heard my story in the tavern last night about this death knight we have encountered, I believe.
Unfortunately, I was in the graveyard tending to the many new graves that have appeared.
Ah, well. I'll give you the summary some other time, but we discovered a deathly foe we should not encounter again, so the Temple of Death in the Dead Woods is off limits for us for the time being.
We cannot turn away from these challenges. We must take the fight to these creatures. Cannot run in fear from them. But now is not the time for that. Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Anybody wants a Dobson potion? Oh,
Bad math, though.
that reminds me, Fjord and 3, we were robbed of our potions on our last journey together. But I have found a few more in the vault if you'd like to grab some.
I will quite happily take a Dobson potion because I used my last one.
I don't think I'm brave enough for one of these.
I have one in my pocket, but I have not dared drink it.
Dibs, dibs, dibs.
So we have 2 potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing in the vault. Anybody would like one of those?
I think that'd be quite useful for Reagan. A healing potion to take just in case. He does kind of throw himself into these situations.
Alright, anyone else?
He might not admit that.
I have one, thanks.
I think I have other means of avoiding harm that will suffice for now.
Very well.
What were the choices again, Cloud?
A potion of healing and a potion of greater healing.
Oh. Wow. Potion of greater healing sounds...
Great.
Sounds great, yeah. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Alright, it is yours.
3 is wearing a new robe.
Yes.
This mantle of mist is he has on. So
Have you updated that on the wiki?
yeah.
Very good. That's my boy.
Oh yeah, Fier's wearing a chainmail armor now, but badly painted.
Which color did you paint it?
Black, of course.
Is that under the robe?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks marvelous.
Thank you.
So you can wear medium armor.
I know. Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay,
I
so
just wore the leather armor for so long because aesthetics.
so Trey, I think we're ready. You can lead the way. Your army is all lined up.
Indeed. Follow me. Proceed southeast towards the cave.
Alright. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's go with that one. Alright, okay, so you head out. Southeast from Flamescar. Into the a bit more south than southeast, into the thicker forest to the south, and head into one of the thickest parts of forest that you can find. Keep pushing further and further into the brambles and the thick forest until you eventually come across a tiny clearing in the middle of what feels like a sort of got cuts down your arms. It's been like, pushing your way through, Graven and Reagan and slashing their way through in front. Eventually, you come across almost the tiniest slither of what looks like an opening in between two bushes. There's no map for this, so if you want to do anything, now's the time.
I suppose we could look for interesting plants or fungi.
I'm pretty good at looking for those. Can I have a look, Graham?
What can you see? What can you see?
I can't see shit, Captain.
Normal tree photosynthesis.
This tree looks like Elethane. Or am I dreaming?
All right, so you have a little look around, but this part of the forest is you completely covered in thick brambles. It's,
A bramble's good for anything. Cloud?
Yes.
Bramble jelly.
Ooh.
Mm.
Can I rub that on my what's it?
Might turn orange.
what's wrong with you? What? I wish I had any idea what you were
I
talking
obviously missed something here.
about. It makes all of us, don't worry.
All right.
But Reagan's quite elderly, so
How old are we talking about?
he's got sore knees.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you have a little look around and don't find anything particularly of interest. 3, you know that this slit is where you can still smell the stench of what you think to be death, but is a smell that has not lingered upon your nostrils before.
Okay. I will. I believe I saw some clue towards a cave entrance before, so I'll have a look around, see if we can find it again.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, so you can see as you sort of push through the brambles, you can see there's a almost the smallest of gaps between two bramble bushes, and you can see just within there's a small path that leads down into the earth.
Reagan's been around a few years. Can he do some kind of history memory check if he's smelt anything like this before? He's seen the world.
Sure.
History?
Yes. Yeah, history's good.
That's 14 in total.
All right, so you take a big sniff as well after 3 tells you about the stench of death. And, take a deep lungful of beautiful natural air, but you don't quite pick up on the smell. But Three is talking about. You get the impression it might be in his head.
Okay. Can't smell anything.
Do we see any tracks on the ground that might indicate anything coming through this way recently?
Yep, roll a survival check. Okay. So, two of you. Okay, so as you have a look around, it's difficult to make out any real flaw. The forest here is very thick. You struggle to sort of all stand in the same place. You sort of have a look around by your feet, see what you can find. You do notice that there are a few humanoid-looking tracks, or those small footprints. There seems to be kind of small disturbances in the brambles and the bushes. It does look like there potentially are things that come in and out of this sort of slip between the trees.
Did you say small humanoid prints?
Yeah.
Barefoot, you mean? Or can we tell whether they would be barefoot or whether they were wearing shoes?
They don't. You can. So you see that there is, as you sort of try and inspect them a bit more, you struggle to see the what the footprints are exactly, but you can tell that there's been in and out of this.
Something's been this way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're not alone then.
And we're sure it's not Three's steps from last time.
Could be with my survival skills. It could be anything.
Bron, do you think you can make sense of this?
Well, Graham said that there was no mushrooms around, so I can do an insight check.
What are you insight checking?
Are you,
What's around?
so these footsteps are emotionally very neutral.
Do you want me to do a nature check? Let me do a nature check.
I think it's supposed to be survival.
Survival. Okay. Scroll down the list to find survival. It's going to be a 1, isn't it now?
Oh, look at that!
Oh!
Oh, he's on a roll.
So are you trying to work out what the tracks are?
Oh.
Yeah. Why do I have Mantle of Mist on my screen?
Because I pressed on that. That is useful for 3. What was your question?
Yeah.
Footsteps.
You're trying to look for footsteps.
No, the ones we already found.
Was he able to identify them or learn anything more?
Oh right, okay. So
I went CSI on that shit, Graham. Give me what you got.
You did. You bent down. You sort of pushed some of the brambles back. Tried to have a.
Zoomed in.
Yeah, that's it.
Enhanced.
Enhanced.
5,000%.
You do actually make out that. Get the distinct impression that these are probably kobold tracks.
Kobolds.
Kobolds.
That is good to know.
Little mini dragons.
That makes them sound a lot scarier.
I know. Sorry, little pathetic mini dragons, I should have said.
Oh, wow.
Okay, but where there are kobolds, there could be dragons? Is that correct? As an
Ron
assumption?
looks visibly scared by the prospect of dragons.
I don't know if they'll be dragons. It's just they remind me of dragons.
You guys mentioned you've met a dragon before, I believe.
Yeah.
No, I don't recall such a thing.
There
Ron
weren't any
is impressed
kobolds, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're alright. If it's just kobolds, then...
Can I take my very thick book and read about kobolds and see if that's where they would normally appear, if they appear around dragons or not.
Yep. So you open Augustus Oliver's guide to nature. And you sort of flick through, looking for a section on kobold. You don't manage to find a particularly large section. There is a small appendices.
Appendix.
Appendix. Reference.
Both of those.
Out to a
Wrecked them. Damn near killed them.
Boom, boom.
Rectum sounds like wrecked them. God damn it, Graham.
Anyway,
it does have a reference to another book, Eslak's interesting and wonderful guide to everything you need to know about kobolds.
kobolds for dummies.
I'm getting the feeling that this book is part of a set of many other books that are all equally as sick.
This book does provide a lot of information on the natural world, but you've so far haven't found a huge amount of detail on monsters and creatures.
All right, that's all right.
Does Graven know anything about kobolds from his long history of mercenary work?
Roll a nature check.
Okay.
What?
12. Not a lot.
All right. So you I think you were fairly confident. You knew. Pretty sure they're little tiny dragons, or at least related to dragons once upon a time. Generally aggressive, inward, yet very industrious, small little creatures. You know that they're fairly. You've never had too many problems with taking out one or two of them. If you've been attacked, large groups can be more difficult, but they are generally fairly squishy, often brandishing slings and small daggers.
All right, I'll relate that to the rest of the party.
Are they known for foul stenches?
No, not particularly. They can be a little unclean, but they're not. They're not often the source of foul stenches. At least how 3 is feeling that this thing.
Can any? What am I trying to say? Can anyone else smell that, or does it just seem to be 3?
No, 3. He who smelled it did indeed feel it.
Can I smell anything?
Well, it's probably best for 3 to describe to you what it smells, and then you.
Do I still smell the smell again?
Yeah, it seems to be fairly prevalent. Like I said, it's to one that's used to the smell of death and decay. It is a smell that rings a bell in the back of your head, but it's definitely a different, slightly different smell.
Right, I take a big old sniff. Do I smell anything?
Roll a history check.
History.
What? You're just
History.
making up words now, Graham.
History of smelling.
That's what you did for Reagan earlier.
Smells like history.
So you take a deep breath as well. Take a big lungful of the beautiful nature around you, and you don't get a huge smell of anything particular. You smell, it's sort of you mostly get nature, and again, you're not too sure what 3 is talking about either. You definitely don't get the impression that there's anything about this kind of small protrusion in the earth that would have brought you in this direction.
Okay, I can't smell anything.
All right, so which way? 3. Do we keep going forward?
Here, follow me down into this cave.
This is the cave, all right. And the tracks lead towards the cave as well.
So before we go in, this situation reminds Reagan of some hunting he did where we blew smoke down a hole to bring the prey out. Is this worth something trying here before can we flush anything out?
If the creatures in here are undead, I don't think smoke will bother them too much.
I will do this. This. Start to meditate.
You do not sense any undead.
No undead here at the surface, at least.
Okay.
We should venture in and.
Cautiously.
All right.
Still, these creatures are a danger to the citizens. We must make sure that nobody is killed by them, regardless of whether they're undead or not.
Agreed. Okay. Let's go in, but keep your eyes peeled. Kobolds are tricky buggers.
All right, so you head on one by one into this sort of, opening in the ground. And follow it down a short way. It starts to get quite dark.
Ooh. Ooh. Shut my eyes.
Can you all see that?
I can all see that. Yeah.
Yes. I see monsters.
Close
Looking
your eyes.
away, looking
Close your
away.
eyes.
I saw something really crude in hand draw.
All right, now
Still see it.
you should be able to.
Ah.
Okay. Oh well.
There we are.
Ah, there's me.
You can see anything.
I didn't see anything.
Would be cool if you can center on our tokens every time we load a new map, because I always look for it for a long time till I find us.
I do have the ability to do that. If you shout at me, I'll just press the right button.
Okay.
So as you come down into this cave, you see it ventures further down into. Some of you can see. The rest of you are probably a bit blind. It's a bit dark.
Yeah. Can't
Yeah,
see
it's quite dark.
thing.
Oh no, it's fine.
It's
I don't
totally
know what
fine.
you guys mean?
We have a human torch with us.
I will cast my
Actually, does
light on my staff.
Fear's hair cast any light?
Fjord does give out a small amount of light.
I
However,
think
because she has
10
dark
feet
vision,
was it?
because she has dark vision, it makes it super difficult to do that and give you light from her.
Right. Fair enough. That makes sense.
Do we hear anything coming from these caves so far?
Nope. So it's fairly quiet. You can see that there are there's a small sort of corridor running off the right hand side here. You can see that the main path leads down the north here. Sort of starts going down some steps up the top here.
All right. And I see in the corridor there's some, what is it, barrels or?
They are, yeah. So they seem to be blocking the corridor off. 4 or 5 barrels. I can see a couple there.
Do you see that, Graven?
Yes.
Any, nothing like traps or anything here? I just checked the ground, any ropes, strings.
Keep your eye out. Keep your eye out.
Roll up perception check.
Especially you, Bron.
Do you want me to roll a perception check?
Can I roll a perception check?
Everyone roll a
Let's
perception check.
all roll a perception check.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Ooh, nice.
You're cheating, you have fire coming out of your eyes. That's nice music.
Sweet.
I hear no music.
You probably muted it.
No, I did not.
All right, so
I might refresh in a second.
Okay.
so Carmen and Ron, you both detect a small amount of noise coming from further back down this corridor. But other than that, you don't detect. None of you detect any traps or loose footings or anything like that. You know, the cave walls look fairly robust. Obviously, been carved out into the earth. Don't seem to be look particularly dangerous.
And is this a passageway this way?
That's right. Yeah.
Is it sloping or is it?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So it's kind of sloping downwards.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I feel like this looks intentionally blocked. Did somebody mention there was noise, or you kept it to yourself?
I mentioned I heard something.
Ah. Should we check?
We check the barrels.
Too bad Elithaine's not here. He would have already been there.
Does anyone want to try to touch them?
The barrels?
Yeah.
I can touch one. I touch the barrel.
The mimic eats your arm.
I'm dead.
Nothing happens.
Does it look empty, or?
It looks covered.
I mean, okay, if I move it a bit.
So as you try and move it, it's certainly heavy. It seems quite full of something. Or you're not too sure what.
Oh, I'm not there. So
Who's not there?
well, I'm not next to the barrel.
Ah.
I'll say to Cloud, wiggle the barrel. Does it feel as though it's full of liquid or something solid?
Yes, this one at least seems to be full. It is
Yeah,
heavy.
it does be full of. As you push it, kind of, there's some resistance, and then it kind of definitely feels like there's some sort of liquid inside the barrel.
Liquid in there.
From any smell that could tell me what's in it?
Not coming from the barrel. No, it is sealed though. So.
Any
Shall I
marks on it? Anything coming from it, like say a fuse?
No, there's no fuse. I mean, they do just regular barrel.
Okay.
Can I
and then-
wedge the top off with my axe?
Okay.
I'll make
yes,
some
in-
space.
so, inside. Sorry.
He needs space to do it.
Cloud moving out of the way,
All right. Okay.
pretty sharpish.
All right. So
Very polite.
inside the barrel, there is a kind of a dark golden liquid. It looks quite old. You kind of get your finger in and pull it out. And you get the distinct impression that this is a barrel of oil.
I thought so. Fior, stay away from this.
I cast no.
Well, now that we know this could come to our advantage, I suppose. We could throw.
I might dip my axe in it and set it on fire at the radiation effect.
And we could roll them down a path going down, and then we can roll Fjord down, and then.
I can just
Alright.
use a flame, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not fun, but sure.
3 also pops a flame into his hand and says, "We could roll the barrels down."
Yes, but maybe we should do that if we know that there are monsters to be slain.
That'd be a good way to cover our retreat
My,
if required.
my note tells me that there is.
Yes, but they might not be right down where this path leads. So if we were to say run away from.
My concern is that leaving them here, they obviously have some plan for them.
Yes, we could move them. We could move them here, for example, where they are easy to roll down this path if we were to be followed or chased. And as soon as we reach the top, we roll them down.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
that sounds like a plan. Could also see what's behind.
Yes. So we need to move them anyway, so let's put a few here. Okay, I'll just draw it actually.
Reagan's
Here.
ready to do the heavy lifting.
Is this accurate? Is there like 4 barrels of this stuff here?
5. But yeah.
Shit. Maybe we should just move it to the top of the cave, like outside.
We could move a few outside as well.
Well, I'm pretty sure that we could hawk it back to Flamescar and sell it. I mean,
That's the point. Stack them up outside, and we'll just take them with us when we leave.
oil has lots of uses, especially flaming arrows.
Well, I was thinking of setting my axe on fire just for the dramatic effect.
We expect 1 barrel, couldn't we?
Do you even know the cost of oil? Do you just want to burn money? Mind you, you would get like a +1 fire.
Nice.
It would be a lot of fun though. But anyway, we need to take them only when we're leaving. So how about we put them where I've indicated for now? If we need them, we can use them this way. If we don't need them, we bring them
I'm
back.
just concerned that maybe somebody would set them on fire and block our access. I think outside is better.
But not all of them. I would leave like one here. Just to see if we can use it later.
And to be clear, oil does not
I'm
explode,
sure you
right?
have no fear of burning. I find it uncomfortable.
Really? I don't know what you mean.
And oil would not explode anywhere. It would just burn.
That's
So
enough.
If there was a wall of fire here on our exit, I would
Well, I could get out.
I would prefer not to have that situation, even one barrel.
all right. Then how about we put them? Are they actually easy to lift and move around?
So they're pretty. Yeah, no, you probably pick them up fairly easily.
So if we're, let's say we put one, if we put something like here, so that's quite out of our way. If that burned where it is, then it wouldn't block our path.
There you go, on the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we could actually move it down if we needed.
And then leave the others somewhere here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or actually outside if you want, but yeah, outside I would rather not start a fire in the forest, to be honest. But yeah.
Just leave them here, and then we can go on
Yeah.
that side to get past that one.
Okay.
We don't know what sort of things we might attract if we were to set a big fire in the forest either.
And we're not leaving any at the top there, I don't think.
You're putting them all in these squares.
But yeah. So just one in the small square, the rest in the big one.
Oh, okay.
And that one right by the wall.
I should wait. Move away.
Yes. And I suppose Fjord and you would be in charge of lighting these if it comes to it.
I would love to.
Although 3, you can also produce fire, so
I can.
yes. All right. Should we take a look in this corridor then, quietly? Elethane has told us to do that.
So you're heading down this corridor.
Yes.
Stealth.
Quietly.
Stuff. Should we all roll?
Yep.
So mine's a disadvantage.
Mine too. And Carmen as well now, right?
Sorry guys, I'm not a very stealthy individual.
None of us are today, besides Graven. No, let me go first. No, you, no me. Stop chatting, DM. Just kidding.
Go on in. Head on down.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, carefully keeping our eyes out for any traps or
Oops.
arrow slits or tripwires or anything like that.
Okay.
Don't know why I'm going first. I can't see a thing.
Okay, I can see.
All right. So as you run sort of walk around the corner, you hear the skittering of something disappearing further down the corridor.
Ah,
Did you hear that?
yes, there was something. Was it big?
I whisper, don't leave me in the dark, guys.
Sorry. Keep up.
What would that be? A
Where
nature
are
check
you?
to see if you could
Wow.
recognize how big or small.
Guys.
Freeze for a moment. So yeah, as you walk back around the corner, you see 3 small little fellas all stood behind you. As you do so, they all throw something at you.
Oh God. Why though? 'Cause I don't know what to do.
Uh,
You, 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 Where are the people? Where are the people? And I'd like you all to roll initiative while I'm doing this.
All right.
So,
Sweet Jesus, why? Initiative hates me.
Hates everyone.
How are those shiny new dice rolling?
I should roll with them, actually.
Oh no! What did you roll? 20.
Blink, blink, blink.
All right. So as you sort of walk back around the corner, you sort of come face to face with these three what you reckon kobolds. Not really expecting it. They all fire their slings at you, and one of them manages to hit you in the side of the head. Does 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ugh. To me, right?
Yes.
Yes. Good.
They then all 3 of them start darting back down the corridor.
Get back here, you little bastards.
And sort of not in initiative so much at the moment. Inside of the group, I'm just sort of getting that ready.
Did you say they attack with slingshots?
They did.
So, if we want to go further, I would propose someone always checking our backs.
Yes, that's a good idea. And maybe you should
We
stay in the
chase
middle.
after them. Do we see where they went?
I think it's a bit of a trap. Why would they attack us and run away right away? They want us to chase them.
They might be going to alert somebody else, you see, if we catch them before they get there.
Yeah,
They
we
weren't
know.
expecting to be spied.
I think we
Yeah,
stop
but
them
also
before
that corridor could just go around, because if we heard skittering and then they appeared behind us, it could just be those same creatures.
By the way, I cast Armor of Agathis
Okay. How long does that take?
to cast it.
Yeah.
Just an action.
Okay. So these fellows in here.
Oh. What's the word?
Nothing's happened. Everybody ignore the wizard behind the curtain.
What's happening?
Nothing to see here.
Maybe they don't want us to go deeper in this corridor.
I think we should carry on the way we're going.
Yeah.
I
agree.
can protect our rear.
All right, Fjord, maybe stay in the middle.
Yeah, sure.
protect our
And are you all right, by the way?
I'm good. Just a little bit of a headache.
All right.
I pick up my crossbow, pull it off my shoulder, put a bolt in it, and then walk backwards down the corridor.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay. So as you take a step around the corner, you see up ahead in the distance 3 more fellas.
They're kobolds? Or
They are.
I see them
Scurrying.
right in front of us.
They again volley their sort of a volley of slings at you fellas. All right.
And they all miss.
What's your AC with armor of Aga whatnot?
It doesn't change. It doesn't change my AC.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
It just gives me more HP.
All right. So yeah, you see a plattering of excuse me of rocks kind of hit the walls next to you, and then these fellows again all
Can I?
start to disappear down the corridor.
Do I have a chance to attack them?
Well, it's your guys' turn now.
So I will shoot Eldritch Blast at them.
Just to give you an idea of what's going on, it's kind of like group initiative at the moment.
Okay, so yeah, I will shoot, like as soon as I see them and after their attack, I will shoot Eldritch Blasts.
Yep. So they've already started to run away, but you can still see this guy, I think.
Yeah, but they're definitely, I can reach them with my blast, so I attack. Uh, 12, does that hit?
12. Probably.
Okay, then
Well,
that.
it does hit, yes.
Ah, cool. Then that's 12 damage.
All right. Okay, so this one's sort of running back.
And the second
Eldritch
one.
Blast in the back of the head and take it out.
Oh, it's dead.
It is.
And then the second one, does that hit?
What is the number?
10.
10 does not hit.
Okay, so I missed the second one.
Okay.
And I don't actually run, I go carefully. I'm like, guys, let's be careful. Maybe they're trying to trick us. Can I see any traps or anything?
No, you can't see any trap.
But I see something on the left here. Is that another passage?
Yep, so yes, coming up here. Ignore the black line.
Okay.
There was another passage.
All right. Then I Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Oh well, there's more. More here.
All right. So yeah, as you walk around the corner, these guys fire their slings at you as well.
Ah,
29. Both again bouncing off your armor, and then they disappear, scatter through the. They just sort of disappear, running backwards.
Can I scream after them, intimidating, shouting?
Of course.
Stay away, you cowards! Ooh, natural 20.
Scary. Very scary.
all right. It seems like they've hidden in lots of places to ambush us. So this is definitely not ideal. And it doesn't look like there's any passage here in this where I am now.
Yep. No. No. So it looks like a kind of a rock face, but you did just see some people in this corridor, and they're now no longer there.
Where could they have
Roll a
gone?
Perception check.
Yeah. Not investigation? Ooh.
All right, so you can see as you sort of wander down the corridor, the rocks at the end of this corridor they're not actually real, and as you go to inspect,
Oh, it's an illusion.
you see that it opens out into the. It's kind of more of a cloth thing.
Okay.
Can I light a torch, please?
I can't see where
'Cause I can't
Cloud's
see
gone.
anything.
It leads back to the main path that we saw at the beginning.
There we go.
Cloud, you also see down by your feet 3 or 4 spears on the floor.
Okay, I point this out to the others, like, look, there are spears here. It appears they just wait in various areas to ambush us. Alright. What do you propose? Should we continue on the main on the side corridor we were at?
Yeah.
That would, yeah.
Okay, I'll stay ahead then, if that's okay with everyone, since my shield is helping. Also making...
I have my shield out as well. Can we combine shields to offer more protection? Is that possible?
Yeah, we could move forward with like a shield wall. Go full Roman on them. No, seriously, that's a great idea. We should probably do that.
But they could come from behind as well, so...
Sparta!
I'll cover the rear in case of that.
Good.
Inspect this body. What can we
So-
glean?
Yep. So it looks very kobold-esque. This is definitely a small creature, sort of about half the size of you fellas and Ganassi, and it's got wearing kind of a an elaborate headwear thing, kind of made of what looked like bird feathers, and kind of it's almost golden. Although upon closer inspection, it's not made of gold. It's kind of cheap tap, and it's wearing regular sort of leather garments. It's got a dagger. You see its sling laying on the ground where it recently fired at you guys.
At that point, I whispered to the others, "Guys, there is a few more around this corner. Let's take care of them very quickly."
Yeah, let's ambush them for a change.
Yeah.
Can we quickly leg it around the corner and fire at them?
Okay.
So I would go here and shoot. Sorry, here.
Yeah.
Sorry. Shoot this one.
Hang on. Sorry.
Oh,
Oops.
I can move one more. Yeah, sorry.
Graham, I've got my longbow ready.
We're all ready to shoot.
Right. That's now more apt. Okay, so as you run around the corner, expecting the kobolds that you saw running away from you to be there, you see that the corridor ends in a small hole, which you can just about make out a kobold through. You'll just volley your attacks at this hole, trying to hit the kobold on the other side.
We all do that, or
Whoever said they were attacking,
yeah, okay.
now's the time.
22.
Better run.
I did a 22.
Okay.
It's 11.
Yeah, so you managed to fire it straight through the hole, and just managed to catch the kobold on the other side, blasting it like straight through it. It's sort of you just see before your Eldritch Blast hits its face a look of surprise as your Eldritch Blast melts its face away.
Pew pew. And I don't see anyone else to shoot with my second one, I guess.
No, and you can see that this corridor. Now you sort of all calm down a little. You see that this corridor ends in what looks like a wall with a hole too small for you to climb through, but small enough for a kobold to climb through.
Looks like a dead end.
Is it a solid wall, though? Maybe we should check, make sure it's not another one of those fabric-y, paper mache type walls.
That's a good point. All right. I approach carefully, avoiding any traps if I find any.
Yep, so you don't find any traps. You walk up to the wall and start to investigate through the wall.
I do see another one though now, another kobold.
Yep, so as you're investigating the wall, you look up through the hole, and another kobold darts in front of you and attempts to stab a spear through the hole at you.
You try.
Not managing to hit you, you sort of like grab onto the spear, and you feel it like drops it and runs off.
Can I shoot it as well?
Nope, because it's disappeared.
Okay. These things are fast. Okay, this is a real rock. I don't think we can keep going this way.
Okay,
Oh,
let's
yeah,
head back the other way.
And there's no other path that we can find here, right?
Nope, there doesn't seem to be. The only way out of this tunnel seems to be through the
Right.
small hole.
Be careful on the way back. They might wait for us again.
Let's go down that side passage then.
Can you all just stop there and have a conversation about your plan, because I really need a wee.
Okay. Let's stay close.
Can't be moving now.
There's no way to. We could consider lubing up and going down the hole with the oil.
Possibly.
Marley. Yeah.
Ah, beautiful.
Somebody's phone is ringing.
Yeah,
Banana,
that's mine.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, with my shield in hand, it is pretty difficult to hit me.
Seems to be that although they're annoying,
So far, yes.
if you take the lead, it seems to be. And well, and you know, should you get hit, I still have a Kalimvor's grace to heal you.
Yes, and Graven could also go first. He has a pretty thick armor.
Yeah.
But you cannot. Do you have anything to hit them from a distance? That's the only thing.
Yeah, I've got a longbow.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, your baby bladder DM is back.
Okay. May our road lead us to safety and their end.
Okay, so we're gonna go down this side passage. I'll go in front with my longbow ready.
Okay. What are you ready? What are you readying?
I'm readying my longbow, readying in case I see another kobold on the way.
Okay.
He's gonna get it.
And should we take a right
Alright.
here? Yeah.
Okay, so as you walk round the corner, you see another few kobolds down the bottom of this corridor.
Okay,
Who,
can I fire?
yep, but before you do, they all fire their slings at you.
Oh, bastards.
Not managing it again, you just feel the rocks like bouncing off of your armor.
Right.
At which point you fire your longbow back at.
Okay.
Do I get a chance to attack as well, one of them?
Shot number 1. 22.
Yeah. Hold on, all right, yeah. So you attempt to fire at the first one, and you do. You hit it. It does 10 piercing damage, and kills this one where it stands.
Okay, I switch my aim to the other one and fire my second shot.
All right. As you do so, you see that they dart off into the darkness.
Hey, can I still fire after them
Uh,
for my second shot?
no, because they're doing a thing they should have done. But
All right, save my arrow then.
Let's keep going. And nice shot.
Way in here then.
And check the kobold to see if there's anything of value.
yep. So the kobold's got a few copper pieces on him.
And I see another kobold here.
No, that's just the messed up dynamic lighting there.
Okay, all right. And I see nothing. Ooh, shiny coin.
This is what happens when you draw the dynamic lighting layer in Huge Russia. Layer 9.
I did not see anything. No worries.
Oh, he's playing tricks on me again.
I'm
Careful
already-
before the corner.
Quite. Okay.
There is an inverted 2.
All right. So
Now I see one.
Snake.
Can I shoot that one, or is he going to do something to us first?
yep. No, you can see that one. He's sort of looking at you. He's not moving. You can definitely shoot him.
Then I shoot it.
All right.
I want to be first this time. Oh yeah, that hits, right?
That hits. And yeah, you strike him down. He hits the wall and just sort of slops down onto the floor.
You let me know when that gets annoying.
Is that another one there?
Yes, there
It
is.
But as you walk up, you see the other one slump and take a step forward, this one runs up to where the other one was and leaps at the wall. I'm just going to move you back there. Leaps at the wall and seems to pull something on the wall. As he does so,
Run away!
as he does so, you hear from almost inside the wall here the sound of something releasing. And I'd like you all to, I'd like Raven, Reagan, and Cloud, and Bron to roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
18.
My danger sense gives me advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. Would that be relevant?
You have to be able to see the trap.
That's what it says, yeah.
Or
I don't know.
I don't think you can currently see what's about to happen.
It says you gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger.
Okay, yep, no, that's all right. You roll with advantage then.
Yeah, it seems to have been written specifically for this.
19.
All right. So as you hear the noise swing, a large log comes flying out of the wall here, right in front of, smashing through Reagan, and Graven manages to jump out of the way, does a forward roll, parries it with his shield, and like almost slides down towards the kobold, sliding down towards the kobold on his shield, and just slicing him with the top, killing the kobold down here.
Nice.
Epic.
Did you use an inspiration point for this?
All right, Bron, you also see this thing and just sort of like feel like you just kind of almost just lean back, and this thing flies past your head. It's a massive log. Unfortunately, both Reagan and Cloud get caught by this log and get smashed through the wall.
Oh,
Jesus
on the other side.
Christ.
are you sure Reagan? He had a 19.
Yeah, he did, but he was also stood like right in front.
Okay, okay.
I just take it.
I don't care.
And you both take some damage. So you both fall about 20 feet down to another level, and you can sort of see up. You can see the light from your friends, and you're now laying on the floor.
All right.
Does anyone have any rope for them?
I have rope, yeah.
So, hold on, we have some kobolds to deal with here.
With the large log that hit you both in the face, plus the fall, you take that much damage.
Graham, didn't you say it was 20 foot down?
Yeah.
Well, isn't there like specific things about fall damage?
Yep. Every 10 foot, after 10 foot, you take 1d6 of damage.
So even though I successfully did a dexterity saving throw, I still get
You
nailed and damaged.
successfully do the dexterity saving throw.
I did. I got 19.
Yeah, that wasn't a success.
Okay.
Screwed.
But put it this way,
You were stood like right in front of where this thing came out. It was
All right.
quite difficult for you to jump out. The others had slightly different.
Fair dues, fair dues.
yeah, conversely, I did an absolute shit roll of an 11, but because I wasn't near where it came out, I think Graham ruled the inverse for me, basically.
No, that's cool, actually.
I see a kobold there. Can I just kill it while...
You can, yeah. So as you sort of like brush yourself off and you look up, and you shake your head. You can see it. You see a kobold here. He sort of looks at you startled as and you can, yeah, sure, fire him. That hits, yeah, and that kills it.
And there's another one in the back. Can I shoot my second one at it?
This one, no, you can't see this one. But yeah,
I can see this one.
no, you can't see that one.
Oh, okay.
It's
All right.
hidden behind this.
I see. I
A
see.
large pile of what looks like trash.
Okay, sure. And so we're basically 20 feet down.
Yeah, that's right. You can see that the path goes further up this way. You can see.
Are you alright, Reagan?
Reagan,
I can't-
did you have a
Can't
look?
see a bloody thing down here.
Light a torch.
Right, so Click, you can see that the path.
Click is dead.
Oh, wow. You can see. You can see. You can just about see into here, and you can see that there is another corridor coming off of the main road here, and then it leads upwards, back to where, probably up, back to where you've just come from.
I could just climb a wall all the way up because tabaxis are very good at climbing. Believe it or not.
Where's the hole that they fell through? Is it just here?
It's just taking out this entire wall here. You should be able to
Okay. If I stand on the edge and look down, can I
hang on.
see them? Oh yes, I can. Sorry.
Yeah. Find that. That's cool.
there we
What they went for.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay. I mean, can I lower a rope down to help them climb up if they want
Sure.
to?
Yeah.
Guys, maybe we should explore here. Do you want to come down? There's more ahead.
Okay. What kind of a check would I need to climb down that?
If you have a
You
rope.
can probably hop down fairly easily. It's only 20 feet.
But
Okay.
keep
Sort of
keep
lower
the
yourself
rope
with
here.
your hands.
I'll climb down the ledge then and join them.
Did anyone put the rope down or anything?
No, I just climbed
Just
down.
okay.
But Graham, you said that if I go, was it here? If I keep going here, then I get back to a passage that leads back to them. Is that right?
That's right. Well, yeah,
Okay.
you think so, yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just going to check real quick, but yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah, in fact, well, now...
Yeah, okay. Got it.
You can't just do that. You make me stop. Stop.
Okay, so sorry, I'm
You
going back.
can't just... No, look, all of the things happen when you move like...
Okay, sorry. Oh, I see, okay.
Dungeons.
Okay, sorry.
All right, sure.
I was just trying to understand how it's connected, that's all. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, but if you move slowly, so I can tell you what happens.
Okay, sorry.
As you sort of run up, you can see another corridor, 2 kobolds, who sort of like wave at you and disappear. Or start to run further back into the corridor.
Do I have a chance to shoot one of them?
You probably can shoot one of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull your heads off.
Okay, well this one didn't hit.
Don't manage to hit that one, no. And then they sort of like they scutter off down through the corridor.
Okay, I go back to the others, if I may.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one there.
Probably. Yeah. At which case he fires at you.
Okay.
This point, everyone.
Oh, he hits finally.
This time managing to hit with his sling, and does 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and then it giggles at you and disappears up.
Can I shoot it too?
Is there one there?
No, that one's underneath.
Okay.
Do I get a chance to shoot it or?
Nope.
Okay.
It ran away.
All right. And I lost my armor now, so I'm back to regular hit points.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, there's more, and if you guys are still up, there's probably a kobold coming your way.
Right. So at this point, Bron, you see in front of you 2 large piles of trash. Here, and here.
Oh, what's that?
Jesus.
Graham, I don't actually think I see that because I don't see that.
Oh, you blind.
I'm gonna
Now I
climb
see
it
it.
as well.
No, you would see it because it would light up at this point. In fact, let me light up a room for you.
What is it with you guys trying to save your torches? Use them.
Haha, I don't need a torch.
Neither do I, but...
All players see light.
Hey!
Oh,
Oh, there's loads of them.
oh.
Ah!
Wait.
There's
Doppelgangers.
Kill them!
Right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. We just need to do a bit of this. Right. Okay. Yes. You can now see that there are these large piles of trash lit up, and from behind them comes a volley of flasks you see come flying over the top, which crash down in front of you, covering both Graven and Bron in what seems to be a kind of a sticky fire.
Sticky fire.
Oh, hang on. I need to roll up.
They're throwing Molotov cocktails at us.
Hey. All right. Okay. So you see four vials of fire come flying over the. 2 of them hit Graven, who just like takes and doesn't get hurt, but one of them hits Bron square in the chest, and you get covered in a sticky adhesive fluid that immediately ignites, and you take that much fire damage.
Ouch.
And your chest is now like burning.
Stop, drop, and roll. Graham, I jumped down on the floor and start rolling around to get out the flame.
All right. So okay. So at this point, I'd like you to be in initiative. I think would probably be best. You can just use the one that's already there. Don't need to reroll.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Right. I mean, you can reroll if you want. I don't really. It's up to you.
Well, that's terrible.
But if you re-roll, you have to take the new one.
I think I rolled the same, didn't I?
Oh, well, if we're all roll.
Yes, I did.
3 is
Beautiful.
13, Graven
How
is
consistent.
16, Bron is 3, Cloud is 5, and Reagan is 13. That's everyone. Reagan, Bron, Cloud, 3, Graven, and Fjord. Who didn't hear your name? Oh well. Yeah. Alrighty then. That one's that. Alright, Graven, you're up.
Alright, I draw my sword and I go leaping across the cave up to this guy.
Okay. As you do so, as you hit here, the floor beneath your feet disappears, and you fall into a large large hole.
Dexterity save?
Nope, because you just ran straight into it. It's about 20 feet deep, and you land in a bit of a crumple at the bottom.
Right.
Still there?
Yeah.
You just went quiet.
No, so do I take any damage?
Yes, probably. Yep, you take 4 damage from the fall.
And what's all that green stuff, by the way?
So
That's the hole.
That's the hole.
That's the hole I'm in.
Raven has
Ah,
fallen.
the whole thing is the hole, not just that square where he was. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a big hole.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What are my options? That's my go over, really, isn't it?
You
Yeah.
could try and climb out.
All right, I'll try and climb out.
It wasn't your action to fall in the pit. So.
I know. I've used all my movement though, so I've got none left to climb.
Oh right. Yeah. Then you need.
Yeah, I'll stay there then.
All right.
I'll shout out, "Hole!" Just to let everybody else know. Hole.
Right.
I'm fine. Hole.
At which point, two of the one that you just leaped up to sort of takes a step towards the front of the and drops down another flask of flask of stuff. Not managing to hit you, and another one comes flying from the cave. This one does manage to hit you. No, it doesn't. 20.
No.
Jesus, how's your armor class? 22. That's ridiculous. Yeah, no, it doesn't manage to hit you either. Nope, he doesn't. Almost does, but he doesn't. But there is like sort of sticky liquid on the floor around you now on fire.
Okay.
It's slowly encroaching. Reagan, you're up.
So I'm down a hole currently. I need to climb out of.
No, you're not in a hole.
No. Okay.
You've fallen off of the top level, but
Okay. I am going to do a run to here.
okay.
It's me done.
All right. At which point, you feel you see a vial of something come flying over this this thing here, and it sort of like smashes down next to you, and it sort of ignites the floor a little bit next to you. You see smouldering, sticky liquid, but doesn't manage to catch you directly. And 3, you're up.
I'm going to move. Here. Oh, hang on. Maybe there. Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Produce Flame and fire out this one. I assume these ones chucking bottles of burning flammable liquid. I'm going to hurl some fire back at them and see if
Yeah, you can just about make out this one, although they do be like hiding behind these
well.
as they do so.
There you
go. You just managed to catch this thing with the flame and do 1 fire damage.
Don't manage to set off any of these bottles that they've got.
Nope.
Okay, Beryl.
So at this point, Reagan, Graven, and 3, you can see that the
sorry. And check. Yeah, as a bonus action. Yeah, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon on that same one.
Okay.
For another 5 points of damage on him.
All right. Which kills him. You do notice, you Graven and Reagan, at this point, you notice it. Actually, probably not. Yeah, Reagan, you can see this guy here. You can see that whilst they are still kobolds, these ones that are hiding behind the large fiery trash piles, they seem to be what's what I'm looking for? Clad in heavy armor. Was the word I'm looking for. They seem to be much more armored than the other kobolds that you've run into so far. So, Graven, you feel another what's the thing? Another flask hits the floor next to you. At this point, surrounding you with sticky golden flames, not managing to catch you, but you feel that the pit is starting to get quite warm, definitely on fire. Reagan, you feel another one comes flying towards you, hits the wall behind your head, and again starts to set the floor on fire behind you. And Fiora, you're up.
Just quickly, all those scribbly things are flames.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Okay.
And the big green squirrel is the pit.
It's the pit, yeah. Okay. Okay. Then, check. Whoopsie. Then I will go here. Whoopsie. Sorry, my Chrome is like not liking this at the moment. Can I just take out my crossbow and like shoot at this one?
This one? Yep, you can just about make out this one. It hasn't managed to hide too well behind. That doesn't manage to hit it though.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Or would you say handing someone something is an action?
That is an interaction.
Okay, can I hand Bron the necklace I made with the infused magic?
What does it do?
If you activate it, it cures wounds, so like the normal spell. So like, what's this cure wounds? It's 1d8, I think.
It is 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Noise.
Where would I find my spellcasting modifier?
You don't. Do you have one? You don't have one.
I think it uses mine, right? So like 3, if it's my intelligence.
Sure.
Yeah.
You cast the thing on it.
Yeah. So whenever you need it, just activate it. You can just like hold on to it and use it when you need it.
That's awesome, thank you. Cheers.
You're welcome.
All right. At this point, another vial flying from the back of the cave towards the pit that Graven's in.
Graham,
Hello.
you find me concerned that I've had no go yet?
No, your go is coming up.
Am I in the
Rolled the
turn
worst
tracker?
initiative. Yeah,
Where am I in the turn tracker?
you're on my turn tracker, so don't worry.
Okay, good.
I don't see it either. No.
It might have been because there was a few of you in the thing. All right, so you're getting pretty toasty in there now, Graven. And Cloud, you're up.
Oh, really? Then, okay. Who do I see right now? Do I see this guy? As in terms of bad guys?
You can't see him. You can't really see past the trash pile. So, you probably could have seen this guy, but he's dead. You could make out these two fellas at the back here, just about.
Oh, yeah.
Especially from there.
Okay. I'm gonna hex this one in the middle.
Okay.
Give it a wisdom disadvantage. And I'm gonna shoot it with Eldritch Blast. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna shoot because they're is he in armor? Heavy armor?
This guy at the back. No, he's just wearing the same sort of leather stuff that the one killed before is.
Okay. Sorry, just checking something real quick. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will attack actually the ones. I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay. No, you can't see that one.
Oh, I can't see that one. Okay, then the one at the very top.
This large sort of fire melting pot thing.
Okay. So the one at the very top.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. 10 doesn't manage to hit him.
Okay, I'll try again. I guess I hit.
This time you do hit him, yep, and you just like blast him against the wall and he's dead.
Alright. Yes. Okay, and then I'd like to use my Maddening Awesomeness Hex, which basically makes this one and anyone around him, so this one included, take 5 damage, psychic damage.
Okay, so that kills them both.
Oh, sorry, not 5, 4.
Okay, that doesn't kill them both.
Okay, sorry.
Alright.
He's still got the X on him, just so you know.
Yep. Ron, you're up.
Awesome. Okay, so can I see this one here?
No, he's hiding behind this trash pile.
Okay. Can I see this one here?
From where you're standing there, no, he'd be hidden behind this trash pile as well.
If I move across to here,
Then yep, you'd be able to see this one.
okay, I'm gonna take that shot. Wait. Does that make it 16?
16 does not manage to hit.
What?
16.
You can see that this kobold is wearing heavy armor. It's
Ah.
one of the is wearing heavy armor.
Okay.
Covered in a much, almost like a full metal suit.
That doesn't fit either. Okay, well, I tried. That's my go over.
I love kobolds. This is so much fun. Right, Graven, you're
Okay, I'm going to climb out of the pit. I'm going to grapple this guy.
okay. See where this is going. Where's my kobold man? Oh no, hang on. I can roll strength or dex. Oh, I can do dex. You beat him.
Okay, and I kind of maneuver him round and throw him into the pit, aiming at the fiery bits.
Yes, you sort of throw him into the fiery bit, and he sort of gets covered in sticky liquid, and you can see that it's like gets into his metal armor, and he's obviously not too used to wearing this like heavy metal armor, and just kind of like flails around in the fire, sort of screaming. "Ah, ah, ah."
So that will be one attack, presumably.
A grapple is an action, isn't it?
No, I think you use one of your attacks to perform a grapple.
Special melee attack. So yeah, it says attack. I suppose.
So I get one left, one more attack. Is he still alive, this guy in here?
He is, yep, but he's obviously squealing around in pain.
I'll leave him squeal around in pain, and I'll use some more of my movement
Okay.
to here. Can I reach there, 20 foot?
Where?
Sorry, to here.
Yep. So.
Yeah, and I'll use my remaining attack on him.
Okay. That's a hitter. He did. So yeah, you sort of run around the corner and just like slice the head off the kobold, and he falls down completely dead.
All right. I think that's all I can manage in one round.
Okay. Okay. All right. At which point you see the two kobolds behind him sort of run behind this large cauldron-y thing, and you hear it like strain and push, and you sort of see it like almost starts to fall towards you, and you see some licks of this like oily stuff come it sort of hits you on the face, and kind of singes into your cheek, and does 3 points of searing pain into the side of your face. But the whole cauldron doesn't look like it's managed to be pushed over by these two kobolds.
No saving throw?
Not yet. It hasn't actually happened yet.
But I still take 3 points damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they speak to each other, these kobolds?
I'll move before you get washed away.
Yes, they do talk to each other.
In Draconic?
They are currently talking to each other in Draconic, yes.
So I would understand what they're saying, just saying.
If you speak Draconic, then yes.
Yes. So just if in case they say something like release the trap or something, then I would understand and warn the others.
Okay. They generally seem to be, so far, they haven't said too many words. They generally seem to know what they're doing.
Okay.
Be quite well versed in this sort of thing. And Reagan, you're up.
Okay, I am going to take a step back to here.
Okay.
And then do a running long jump over to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit this guy in front of me with Rita.
Okay.
Actually, I'll spend a point of rage and then hit him with Rita.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you rage and smack him in the head, and you knock him straight down and knock this kobold's head off and kill it. And you see that the where he's trying to heft over this large cauldron, it just sort of like itself back into the sort of the main pit. And the other one doesn't seem to be able to be anywhere near strong enough to push it over on his own.
And I think with no movement left, that's me done.
All right. At which point you.
Oh, actually, as my bonus action, if I frenzy, I could do an extra. I'm just thinking of hitting this, cracking this cauldron open, maybe to spill on the other kobold. Have I got any movement left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I haven't. No, I'll leave it there.
The way you are.
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. At which point the one behind you, you hear it fire its sling at you, hits you in the back of the head, and sort of like bounces off. I think your armor class goes up when you're raging, doesn't it?
No.
Okay.
When I'm holding my shield, it does, but I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay. Well, you take half of that bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Do we round up?
Down.
Down. Always down.
Okay. Thanks.
See this one running out. To hit. Fires a slingshot at you. Not managing to hit you, and sort of continues on towards the back of the cave. 3, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to move to here. No, here actually. And then I'm going to Toll the Dead, this one.
Which one, sorry?
This one.
Okay, yep. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, and it's DC.
He
40.
fails.
Okay.
He fails.
Yeah.
All right, and you just
12
bring
damage.
a magnificent belling, tolling sound down on this thing, and just like you see it like clamp its head over its ears, and it screams out and just like throws itself into the pit of fire, and dies.
And I will command my spiritual weapon to kill this one.
All right,
But it probably doesn't hit.
12 does hit.
Okay. For 11
And
points
you
of damage.
kill him. And he did. You want to do anything else?
No.
All right, Fia, you're up.
Coolio. I don't. Wait, I can see this one, right? This one? Oh my god, do the thing. I hate you. This one, right?
No, that from
Or
where
can
you're
I-
standing is still hiding behind a large
Okay.
trash pile.
Okay. Then nevertheless I will move here to just get an overview of everything going on. Can I see now?
No, so this trash pile is badly drawn
Okay.
on the map, but it's kind of like taking up
Yeah.
this.
I can't really do anything at the moment.
So from where you're standing, you can't see a lot.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much I can do without seeing anything. I'll just wait. How much did I move? I'll move to here. Whoopsie. Can I move there? Actually, sorry. Or
You
is the
can-
whole...
You can attempt to make it around the pit on that side, but I need you to roll a dexterity saving. No, an acrobatics check for me, please.
Okay.
All
13.
right, so yeah, you make it around fine.
Good.
And at this point, you can just about make out the shoulder of this kobold hiding around in here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just stay here for... Yeah.
Okay. Cloud, you're up then.
Okay. Let's see. Right now I can't see anyone, so I will move. Can we pass through these slimy fires, or do we have to avoid them?
You could probably pass through them, okay?
So that's 30, that's my movement. So that's the only one I can see now, same one as Fury.
You could just about make out the corner of that kobold, yeah?
Yeah. And this one died then?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, then
The only live kobold you can see at the moment is the one.
Okay. Then I'll transfer my hex to it just in case, but then I do Eldritch Blast. Twice, I guess. Oh, wait, is that... That is not a crit, just so you know. But it's dead anyway.
Dead anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, you fill his armor, his metal armor up with your Eldritch Blast. You just sort of see the light comes out of the eye slits, and you hear this thing scream, and dies.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right.
And you currently probably out of initiative.
Excellent. Well, that was annoying.
Can we search the corpses? For
You can. Of course you can.
Yeah, let's search everyone.
So roll 5. One.
I definitely look at the heavier armored kobolds.
Yeah, can I actually... Would the sticky thing in any way... Like, it's just fire, but would the kind of fire it is change anything if I take damage or anything like that?
What was your question?
Sorry. Because fire doesn't damage me.
Right.
Is that just normal fire, but just like with some kind of sticky substance?
It is
that is
specifically
flammable or...
alchemist's fire.
Okay, so I can jump down there and search him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Sure.
Coolio.
And you find how many? 8-ish.
I count 9 personally.
I think you've already searched one of them, haven't you?
Yeah, but you just told me a few copper pieces. I didn't actually write down how many.
Well,
Because you said a few.
a few is a few.
Is it 2? Is it 4? Okay, I'll write 9.
9 would be a good number for anywhere between about 3 and 10. Because 2 is a couple.
Yeah, okay.
1 is 1.
Really? 1 is 1?
Well, you got to be specific, otherwise outmoans.
It's a Swiss thing. I'll tally the loot for everyone, if that's fine.
Okay. Good job. Well done.
Okay, so yeah, you have a pick around. You don't find anything too much about the guys. The heavy armor seems fairly homemade. Almost like they've tried to make it out of what they can find metal-wise. Sort of mostly fits well. So as you look around this sort of main area here, you can see there's another sort of doorway here that leads off in this direction. There's a corridor that leads off in this direction, and a corridor that leads off in this direction.
So
Which way
many
do you wanna
corridors.
go?
Cloud's running around again.
I'm just taking a look. I'm not actually going out of the room. Actually, guys, can we take a short rest?
Yeah, let's have a short rest.
Sure, why not?
That's brave.
I'll take the first watch.
I would have said that this wasn't the best place to take a short rest, given that we have 3 entrances, and these seem to be ambush attackers. I would have thought we would be better finding somewhere that was at least the dead end.
Well, the short rest is only 15 minutes, and I'm okay to stay on watch with that. Just like ready to fire. I mean, how many people can they realistically amass in a minute? Graham giggled. Abort.
Oh, you'll find the answer to that question soon. Do what you like. But as you're having this conversation, you briefly see 2 kobolds appear. Graven, you see as you're having a little look around, you see a kobold sort of appears in this corridor and then disappears back away.
Okay, I alert the others.
Definitely seems to be watched.
I'm gonna climb out of my hole again. Just kind of with no big deal of the flames that are around me.
Watch out, Fior, you're on fire.
Yes, well. Big news.
Alright.
Honestly, I don't see the big deal. It's just fire.
Sweet fire.
Sweet dreams of fire. What are you up to then? What's going on?
What if we take a long rest here if you think? Well, just saying, I think it's a bit.
Oh, I thought we had already.
Short rest.
Have we not already? Or?
Did we manage to take our short rest?
You were currently discussing whether or not you should have a.
Well,
We didn't do
And
it
whilst
yet.
you were having
we
that
just
whilst you
talking
were
about
having
it.
that conversation, saw appear around this corridor.
yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we're in a kind of crossroads. There's 4 entrances, and probably could get some coming from here as well.
Yeah, you are right.
Can we not-
Maybe
yeah,
we
not
can find a
find
different spot.
Okay, maybe we find somewhere a bit better then.
Okay. What is this squiggly thing here?
There's just you can kind of see that it's nothing.
Okay.
A marking on the map. It's nothing of consequence.
Okay. Maybe we take a look this way, guys. What do you think?
All right. Yeah. Let's go that way.
I'll cover the rear again.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
Okay.
a dead end. Perfect.
So as you walk in here, you see over here is what seems to be a fairly large latrine.
Nice.
There's a few beds. A large
Perfect.
table over here.
Anything of value here?
It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be more sleeping. Do you want to have a look down the loom? See if you see anything?
Sorry, have a look down where?
Where are you looking?
I mean, there seems to be some furniture here.
Yes, so
Right.
there's beds. This is the
They're
table.
bed. Okay, yeah, just around those, basically. Anywhere where there's personal effects, I would take a look.
All right, so you have a little look around. You don't find anything too much on the beds or the table. As you have a little look down the loo, you see at the bottom of the toilet, you see something shiny. Almost looks like the hilt of a sword.
I will use Mage Hand to pick it out.
Excalibur.
Whichever kobold ate that must regretted it in the morning.
That was the worst lasagna.
That'll make your eyes water.
It's the fabled golden turd.
Yeah, so Mage Hand to pick it out without dirtying my hands.
All right, so as you put your mage hand and pull the lever, the entire toilet sort of just crumples in, taking Reagan down with it.
What do you mean?
Reagan is right next to the doodah.
What do you mean by crumple in? It just collapses?
Collapses in, yeah. Like you sort of pulled a lever, All right. So yeah, as you fall into the hole, you get all sorts of things in your mouth.
Hepatitis.
That's it. Quick, Reagan. Herbalism test. It's a quiz.
You sort of pull yourself out, wipe yourself off, but you feel that this is taken a distinct effect, and you are now affected by swamp fever and have 1 level of exhaustion.
Watch out, by the way.
We're in a zoned off bit now with one entrance and exit. Here would probably be the better place of any to be taking a rest. Right?
Yes, absolutely. That was the idea.
Graham, I look around
Yeah.
with an aim of strategy. Is there anything that I could see that could be potentially dangerous for us holding up in here a bit?
Roll an invest. Hello.
I'm here.
Yeah, no, I can hear you, but 3 was saying hello. I was confused. Thank you.
Looks good.
Yeah, so you have a look around the room and you don't notice anything.
Can I check the walls around?
Yeah, sure. Roll an
See if there's
investigation.
any secret passages or anything like that. Any false walls?
Posters.
Posted. Investigation. No.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you again.
Hello.
You don't find anything as you look around the walls. So you poke your arms around. You don't find anything. Two caught up and laughing at Reagan.
Looks good to me. Maybe let's have a rest then.
I have no need to rest. I can stand guard.
Same.
Okay, then I'll take a rest then.
Yeah, I take one too.
I'm gonna.
Whoa! What's all this?
Short rest.
I'm ready yet. Stated your intentions.
All right.
Oh, you guys are super keen.
Is there something we could put up as a barrier here? So we can get.
Yeah, you can certainly
cover.
move some of these beds and cover it.
So I'll make a barrier here and then have cover, and then I'll have my crossbow out and.
I'll join. Whoop.
Okay, so you're sort of keeping an eye on this main area to see if anything comes out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the rest of you are all just sort of going to start resting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys sort of sit down, slump down, you start to get your breath back after the fight. Although you get this distinct feeling that you are probably being watched by something, although you're not too sure what. After a few minutes, Cloud, you notice through from behind you, there seems to be a hole has appeared, and out of that hole,
Watch out.
Come some rocks. Not managing to hit any of you, you hear more giggles as whatever threw those rocks disappears back into the corridor behind the hole.
I could tell there was something weird about this wall.
Okay. I'll just ignore them and carry on with my short rest.
5 more minutes.
Is there a corridor they can see now?
Yeah. So as you walk over and you see the hole and you sort of like pull the rest of the wall away, and you can see the rest of the corridor.
Okay. I pull something up to put a barrier there. So I will cover this entrance. Then.
I'm gonna just move here, and I'm gonna basically I'm gonna ready my Eldritch Blast, so if I see any of them, I just react and shoot.
Okay. All right, and they don't seem to come back. So Graven and Bron, you have your short rest pretty effectively.
Okay.
Hell yeah, 7 points of health.
I think we should take this way.
Alright.
Yeah, go on then, let's do it.
Do you want to stay back or do you want to go?
I'll take the rear again.
Okay.
Come on, people, form up. Move, move, move.
All right. So, Bron, as you come around the corner, you get a volley of rocks come barraging towards you.
Nope, nope. Oh, wait, 16 is
Only
my
one of them manages to catch you in the face. You take 4 bludgeoning damage,
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
and then you see these fellas all disappear.
Ah. Is there really no way we can... I mean, now we kind of expect these things to happen. There's no way we can react?
I mean, no, they're just using their movement on their turn.
Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Which even you were allowed to do.
Yes.
You're
right, Bron.
Okay, so which point? Who's Bron still taking the lead?
No, someone else with the torch take the lead, but I'll be like second.
I can go first. And I see those guys there.
Yeah, but do you have a torch?
I don't have a torch. I don't need one. Why don't you take a torch since you need one so badly?
Torch incoming.
I hand him a torch.
Okay, just riddle me this. How many hands does it take to effectively operate a longbow?
Riddle me this.
You need a lantern. This is what you need. A lantern tied to your bow, to your belt.
I mean, I could set myself on fire.
Good idea. Pure.
That has its own problem.
Do it.
All right. At this point, I think we're going to head back into initiative. No, you've already rolled. Don't worry about that.
All right.
No, can I please reroll?
Seriously.
No, this is
Okay.
not to.
Put me back on 16 then.
That's right. The video rolled. We'll keep those. But oh wait, no, it's worse. Okay. I've got too many people. Why have I got too many people? Cloud, Bron, Reagan, 3, Field, Bron. Oh, Bron's go first. Bron,
Wait.
what's the number next to your name?
18.
What is the actual number next to your name?
What do you mean?
On the turn order tracker, what number is next to your name?
It says 6. It now says 7.
Right.
It now says 3.
Stop pressing. It's because I could see 2, and I wanted to delete the one that you see.
Does that mean that by clicking that 3 times, it's made 3 more bronze?
It means Bron is about to get seriously fucked over.
I can't see myself in the turn order, by the way.
That's all right. I can see. Okay, roll your initiative again. Click on your turn button.
Okay. Ah, now I can see myself.
I can't see you now.
Really? What the heck?
Oh, there we go. No, it's updated now. Oh, great. Cool. So, green.
Okay. I draw my bow. And I move to here.
Okay.
Now I can see all these guys over here.
You can.
Can I? Am I able to see what they're carrying? Whether they are, say, archers or not?
So you can see that most of these kobolds have got slings and daggers. These fellas over the back here, which you can see pretty clearly, as one of them carrying the best way I could describe them is the kobold version of the Rangers. They are.
Sorry, kobold version of what?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, right?
Like Go Power Rangers.
Okay, yeah.
You can see there are 5 distinctly coloured kobolds back, and thank you to Alp for colouring these in for me. You can see there is a blue one down here. There's a red one, a green one, a black one, and a white one at the back.
Armed with.
You can see all 5 of them have what seems to be a fairly large, at least large for them, shield. Which, from where you're standing, you can just make out. It seems to be some sort of bone material.
Okay.
You can see it. They're also carrying spears.
Right.
And then you can make out there's a few other kobolds kicking around in the bottom of the sort of the gully thing. You're kind of on a bit of a hill here. They're mostly all standing on a bit of a hill, and you can see a bit more down there.
Okay, I'm going to take a shot at this guy.
This
There we go.
This guy.
That's the one, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Just for reference, it's about a 25-foot dip down here.
Okay.
And up there.
So we
Alright.
have the higher ground.
On those guys with you, yeah.
There's high ground on either side of the
Yeah.
gully.
Okay, I'll make the shot then.
Make it. Do it. Do it.
21 for the first.
Hits. Yeah.
Or come on, ticky. Sorry, the first one was 4, so 4.
All right. So you fire at this thing. You hit an arrow straight into its shoulder. Roars out.
Still standing?
It is still standing.
Right, take the second shot at the same one.
Oh, it's blue. Look at that. 19 to hit. Yeah.
For another 4 piercing damage.
All right, so yeah, you hit it again with your longbow, but this time expecting it to go down like the other kobold, it does not.
Okay, is there any rubble or anything here that would give me any cover? Or is it all open?
No, not really. It's kind of.
Okay, I will just stay where I am then.
All right. Oh, hang on. I need to do a thing. Totally forgot. We need to roll the kobold's initiative. This may take me a while. Hold on. I wish there was an easy way. Go, Power Rangers. Dun, 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 dun. What have we got? That one. So you need to go, and you need to go, and you gotta come, and you gotta go, and you gotta go.
The music is awesome.
That's like 11 kobolds.
Wait, are all of these little kobolds going to transform into a mega kobold?
Please.
Go, Power Kobold. Oh yeah, but if they do that, then you're standing on each other's shoulders. Oh my goodness, this is a long list. Right. He is going to do anything. That goes. There's that fella. All right, Cloud, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Should we go straight for the big bad ones, or just kill all the small ones first? Is what I'm wondering. Okay, I'm gonna do. Let's see. I can do Shatter. Spell Shatter. So first I'm gonna hex the green one.
Okay.
With Constitution as the disadvantage. And then I can do Shatter in a square that's basically gonna hit all these 4 guys. This. Okay?
Okay.
So they all need to do a, well, I'm gonna just post the thing. But, they need to all roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 15. Okay. 15. So only one succeeds.
Alright, so, okay, so the 2 on the right, these 2 over here, they both fail their Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, so they all get 15. So, sorry, 14 thunder damage.
And take half if they
Yeah.
Fail.
Correct. And this one had disadvantage, actually. The green one.
You said wisdom.
No, I said constitution.
Oh,
Well, I planned this
Oh, he
specifically for the spell.
Yeah, you did
Wow.
say Constitution.
did he? Cool. He passes anyway.
Okay,
He was the first one to roll.
I see. Okay. Yeah, so that's what it is. And then
Okay, so yeah, you fire. You hear a loud shutter. In fact, let's use the thing.
then I come here. Would you say that if I'm here, it would block the passage for these guys? For both?
They are small, so they can probably move around you a bit easier.
Okay. Then I'll probably stay here so I block the way.
Path is no. I'd say that is probably a bit of a choke point there. So yeah, if you stood in that square there, they certainly couldn't get past you, and you'd be able to hit both of these guys here.
Okay, so I'll come here and wait for them to hit my ice armor.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to put the icon so it's visible. Where is it?
When did you cast that?
After the short rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't add my HP either. Sorry.
Okay. Seeing you come up, you hear a sling get fired from the bottom of the gully. Doesn't manage to hit you. Reagan, you're up.
Reagan. Can't hear him.
Yo, yo, yo.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
I have moved forward and ready to dodge.
Okay.
That's me done.
3, you're up.
I'm going to move. Sorry. Here. And I'm going to click. Okay. Left. On. Reagan, Graven, and
I'm finding you very quiet. Is anyone else?
sorry, I got my microphone on. I had to, yeah. Look,
Could you just
Is that
repeat
better?
what you casted?
bless.
Okay. Oh, it's there. Then.
So it's a
Was that
D4, right?
Reagan,
Was
Reagan.
that on Cloud, Adam, Reagan, and Graven?
Yeah.
Thank you. So it's a
Cool.
a D4 for attacks and ability and saving throws, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And you see a spear come sailing across from this fellow over here, straight at Reagan.
Who's dodging?
Who is dodging?
Barry.
So it doesn't hit.
Miss.
Comes sort of clattering against the floor. At this point, the two fellas that Cloud is standing next to both attempt to grab onto you and are going to try and grapple you. So if you can roll a athletics or acrobatics ability check.
Okay.
All right, so they don't manage to grapple onto you.
I'm very nimble.
You then see 3 more spears come flying over the gully. Seem to be flying towards Cloud, Graven, and Reagan again. Not managing to hit any of you. I don't. Oh, no, his name's wrong. Yeah, no, not managing to hit any of you. Then, you start killing everything. And Cloud, you see the 3 fellas at the back of this small group here. They all fire their slings at you. The first one hitting you and doing 4 bludgeoning damage.
So at that point, he would get some ice damage as well.
For attacking you with the sling.
Oh, it's melee only, right? You're right. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay.
And then they all dash, disappear inside this hole.
That hurts.
Sorry?
No, I said that hurts. He says that to the kobolds.
Then Fiora, you're up.
Oh my god.
I know.
Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move to here. Oopsie daisy. Haha. Let it be like. How far away? I think I'm just gonna try to hit them with my crossbow. Like, whoopsie. Come on. That one down here.
Okay.
Why?
That is fine.
Really? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Right then, Bron, you're up. Bron, unmute yourself. Bron, wake up.
You go through the checklist.
I am here. Fuck's sake, was I on mute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
Okay.
said unmute yourself.
Right, I'm going to attack the blue one.
Go on.
Do him. Do him, Sam.
Do him. Do him.
Do him, do him, do him! Yes!
Done him.
6 damage.
All right. Yeah, it's another arrow in, but still standing.
Another damage. Now, also, I'm going to go and try and take my sharpshooter ability on that. So, does 20 still make it?
Yes.
Cool. I do 22 damage.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he looks. Why? Chrome just crashed. He's not dead, but he does look quite hurt now.
This is the blue one, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are tough.
Yeah.
They definitely seem a lot tougher than the smaller kobolds that are running around. Cloud, you can also hear that these 5 fellas at the back are like barking instructions to the other fellas.
Are
Just
they,
general sort of like get them, they're over there.
do they still look like kobolds, or do they look like maybe a different species?
They do look like kobolds. They have the same physique, the same build.
Okay.
They're quite small.
They're just super kobolds.
But they have a very unique colouring, and the 5 at the back, they look they do look a little bit different to the other ones, but they look similar to each other, just in a different color.
Right.
Bron, sorry, have you finished your go?
I have, thank you.
What's this fella doing? I need to move something. This fella. Run up. I got to run up to there. And then this fella. Try it. This fella's throwing sling it. Oh, my tabs have gone because of home crash. This guy here is going to fire his sling at Cloud.
Which one? The one on top?
The one. This
That
one.
guy.
Yes, thank you.
No.
Is this a cliff or just a
Yeah,
slope?
that's right. It is a cliff. It's like 25-foot sort of drop. That one fires its rock and it just sort of bounces off your armor. And then Graven, you're up.
All right. I'm going to fire at this one again.
Okay. Sorry. It's 22 plus 6, 28 damage last time. Okay,
25.
that's a hit. Okay, so you fire your longbow and he
11.
tries to pull his shield in front of him as the arrow flies through the air, but he doesn't. It sort of like falters as he tries to pull it up, and it goes straight through his head, straight out of the back, and he is dead.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice one. Okay, I'll take my second shot at. Can I see this one? If he's at the bottom of the cliff, or no?
You can't see it from there. You need to
Okay.
go to the edge of the cliff, really.
Don't worry about it. I'll fire at this one instead. My second shot.
Okay.
Pew.
That
Oh,
does
that's a
not hit.
miss.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's me done.
Okay. That one. This one runs. You see it like he just properly sprints and ends up right in front of you.
Oh, he climbs up the thing as well.
He did. He clambered up the thing like a little ninja.
All right.
He sort of like screams hell's abuse at you. And then Cloud, you're up.
Okay. I think I'll shoot Eldritch Blast at this one, the green one. I'll do it twice. Does that hit?
22 hits, yep.
Then that's 14.
14, okay.
And then the second one, 18. Does that hit?
18 does hit, I believe.
Then that's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm
Yep, 18 does hit, and yep, you hit him with 15 points of damage. He's sort of looking hurt, but he's still standing.
And with my bonus action, I will use Maddening Hex, which will give him an extra 4 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
And I'm done.
Okay. You see another kobold comes clambering up the side of the. Just running in, screaming. And then Reagan, you're up.
Okay. Can I change weapons for free? Is that an interaction?
You can stow or take out a weapon for free during your turn, but you can't stow and take out a weapon.
Ah, right, okay. Well, I'll keep the weapons I've got in my hand then and attack the one that came to stand next to me. But oh no, I'll spend a point of rage first.
Okay.
And then frenzy. And hit them with Sue.
Nice.
Glad to hear it. So you just bring Sue down as this thing runs towards you. You just like, cleft it through its head and just like go straight down through its body and just like crush the little tiny annoying kobold, and it's dead.
Nice. I'll move forwards and use my frenzied bonus action to do the same to the next one.
Okay.
I've still got +4 from Bless. I'll get to roll
hits.
a D.
Oh, I forgot
yes,
those.
it's
Yeah.
right. Oops, sorry. I pressed it twice by accident.
That's alright. 7 slashing damage, just slashes it. Kills it dead.
That's me done.
Cool. Right, 3, you're up.
I'm going to. Anybody look particularly wounded? Badly off? I don't think people look too bad at the minute.
No, everyone looks alright, pretty much.
Then I will. I'll cast spiritual weapon. About here. Oops. About here. And hit this one.
Okay.
Or try.
That does not manage to hit.
Graham, can you look after my character a minute? I just got to sort something out with one of the
Alright.
kids. Alright, cheers. Back a sec.
With my main action, I'll dodge. Oh.
Okay. Alright. Alright then. Okay, so you see the green cobalt takes a step back to sort of back of the cave, looking pretty injured. All right, the two guys in front of Cloud again. They attempt to grab onto you.
Oh, I need to do acrobatics?
Either athletics or acrobatics.
Right, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so they almost grab onto you, but you manage to sort of like push them away.
All right. Keep trying.
Nice cat noise. All right, you see these two fellas here. They've got 2 more spears. They throw them across the main area. First one hitting Reagan. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Why wouldn't it hit you? There was many reasons. Not hitting you. And the second one went towards Cloud. Not hitting Cloud either. They then sort of move away from the spiritual weapon thing. You don't see this other screaming up. Here as well. Oh, goodness sakes. Why is it so hard to do everything? Kidoki. Done. And Fia, you're up.
Hey. Let me see. I think I'll. I can't really put away my crossbow and attack at the same turn, right?
Attack with a different weapon.
Attack with a spell.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, cool. Then I will put away my crossbow and produce flame at this one.
I'm not sure.
You can't quite see that one from there. It's like down the bottom of the hill.
Okay, good. Then that one.
So that one's right there. You can aim that one.
Just to clarify.
Hit her.
There you go. And only 3 damage.
And only 3 damage. So yeah, you singe the sort of feathery things on its head, but it's not dead.
Just a question. I think that when you have a two-handed weapon, you can always like drop one hand of it to cast a spell and then take it back, right? Or do you really need to fully drop it or put it away?
I actually don't know. I always put it away, but I don't know.
Pass. It doesn't cost you anything to put it away and take it back out again.
Okay. Because I seem to remember you could just let go one hand if you're not attacking with it, of course.
Hang on, Graham. You
Makes sense.
what? It doesn't cost you anything to put it away and take it back out, but you can't swap weapons.
You what?
No, I meant on 2 different turns. So if you put it away on your turn, use your action to fire at something.
Well,
And then on your next turn, took it back out again to fire at someone.
strictly, you are perfectly accurate. It doesn't cost you anything if you're doing like that sort of interchange. But if you put away your sword and then someone that's 5 foot away from you leaves you 5 foot, you can't exactly get attack of opportunity on them anymore because you've got your blade put away.
A sword isn't a two-handed weapon that you'd have this problem with.
Cool.
You can't have an attack of opportunity with a ranged weapon anyway, so...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can, but it's only a improvised weapon. Alright, then... Is that Bron, you're up?
Okie dokie. Right. So, the blue guy's now down. They're kind of scattering. I'm going to move... Can I move through Graven's space?
Yep.
So I'm going to move there and there. And can I get range on that red guy? I mean, I'll make range, but would it be possible for me to hit him from here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you can see all these fellas, except the green guy is hidden a bit around the corner. But most of them are fine.
23.
That hits.
12 damage.
Okay. He's still standing.
22.
That's a hitter.
5 damage.
Okay. He's still alive.
Okay. And I'm going to go and move back.
Okay.
Right. Game over. Thank you.
Alright. At which point, this one runs up the hill and tries to swipe at Reagan with his dagger. Catching him in through the armor. And doing 9 piercing damage. Or half of that if you have resistant piercing.
Yeah, I think so. Let me just double check that. Where's it gone? Yep, half that.
Alright.
He had advantage on this attack?
He did.
Okay.
Excuse me. Alright, when this guy steps up and fires his sling at Cloud, not managing to hit him. No, I lie. He does manage to hit you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I thought he was running at disadvantage, but he's not.
Who's this? The one right in front of me?
This guy here.
Oh, I didn't see. Is it far?
White Power Ranger.
Ah, okay.
White Power.
Yeah, so that would hit.
It does hit. And 4 bludgeoning damages.
All right.
And then this one also fires his sling at not managing to hit. And blah, blah, blah. And then it's Grevin's turn.
All right. If I drop my bow on the floor, I can draw my sword and attack with it. Is that right?
Correct.
That's what I will do then. Drop my bow,
Okay.
draw my sword. I attack this one.
Okay.
Boom. Ooh, 13.
That does hit.
That does hit, does it?
It does hit.
Okay, I'm going to make that a pushing attack.
Okay.
Nice.
So it does an extra 1 point of damage,
All right.
and it needs to make a DC 11.
No, it doesn't. Because as you step up, you swipe through with your sword, kick it off this cliff, and it screams, ah!
All right.
Lands at the
Okay.
bottom of it, and is dead.
Okay, he's dead. All right, so I use my movement to move
Whatever your
here.
attack bonuses will kill it. Yep.
I'll take my second attack at this
All
guy.
right.
Boom.
Okay, yeah, on a roll, you walk up and do the same thing. Boot him straight off the cliff. Ah, he's dead as well.
Dead. All right. That's my go done.
Okie dokie. Cloud, you're up.
All right, I'm going to do Eldritch Blast again. Can I actually reach the green one from here?
You probably can't see the green one, no. He's hidden behind this sort of wall.
Okay. Then I'll start with doing Maddening Hex on him, so he'll get 4
On who?
on the green one, because he's hexed.
Do you need to be able to see the green one?
No.
To do that?
I need to be able to see the ones around him if I want to hit more people, but not him.
But to cast Maddening Hex on him, you don't need to be able to see him.
No, because he's hexed already, so I have this connection with him and I can just do that.
Cool. All right, yeah, okay. At which point you hear some scream.
Nice.
You die.
Excellent. You can't hide from me. All right, then I will shoot Eldritch Blast at the red one.
Okay.
So, does a hit.
18 does hit, yeah.
13 damage.
All right, which you see takes him down and he's dead.
All right, and then I'll shoot my second one at the white one. This one.
Okay.
And I guess that hits too.
19 hits.
So it's 7 force damage. And I'm done.
Okie dokie. Reagan, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to do a run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So it's
7.
25 foot down this cliff.
Oh, is it? Right, okay. So that would. So to there, that's 30 feet.
Okay.
You could jump it.
Don't forget you can dash as well.
And in fact, I'll carry my movement just to hide there from now.
Okay. All right, then 3, you're up.
Okay, I will tell my spiritual weapon to move here. Here, yeah. And I will attack the one on the left, the white power one.
The white power one. Good plan.
Yeah.
I don't know how much to hit.
It's the other
I
one.
I will also point at him, that same one, and I will toll the dead on him, although I haven't damaged him. It's not been damaged already, so it's to 1d8.
He has already been damaged.
Oh, okay, 1d12.
And it's what wisdom saving wisdom?
It's wisdom, yes, 14.
He fails his wisdom saving throw.
Takes 11 points of damage.
Takes 11 points of damage as the bells ring out. Make it Stewie. Make him insane.
That's my go.
Alrighty then. He dead.
Oh wow.
Him and him. Not. That was unrelated to what 3 was doing.
Okay.
That was just looking out loud. Right. At which point the 2 kobolds next to you, Cloud, again they attempt to grab onto you, not giving up, even though they are shite at this. You still need to roll your athletic.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's tied.
Contested by the target's same. I think that means they win.
Well, one of them.
I think you got to beat it though, haven't you?
If it's the same as AC, then they would actually make it. Yeah.
I think it works that way. So if
I'm not sure it does.
it says contested by the target's same. So it says that. Oh no, I'm reading the wrong thing. To make a grapple check against your target's strength check. So
Let's just do a Google. Who wins on a grapple tie?
tie results in status quo. If the contest results in a tie, the situation remains the same as before the contest. Thus, one contestant might win the contest by default. So they lose. in this case, they lose because they were trying to grapple you and they failed. But if they were grappling you and you were trying to escape, you wouldn't have escaped.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay. Which point?
And we established that a grappling is a form of attack, right? So they would actually take ice damage if they succeeded.
Sorry?
We've established that grappling is a form of attack. So they would...
Yeah, it's an attack.
It's a special melee attack.
Yeah.
So they would get ice damage from my armor if they succeeded, right?
They did not succeed.
Yeah, just saying.
I don't know.
It's a good question.
I would assume that it's the kind of attack that means you then take damage.
Yeah, true. I guess it's tied to my damage, so that wouldn't work. Yeah. It's whenever I lose some of those extra hit points that they get the damage. So
Whenever you lose hit points.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not when you get hit by an attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and they're not trying to hit you; they're trying to grapple you. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. At which point, Bron and 3, you hear coming up from behind you. Oh, kobolds come screaming up the corridor. One of which tries to plunge its meaty dagger into Bron.
We're talking about a sword, right?
Yes,
Good.
Meaty dagger.
and does so, doing 6 points of piercing damage.
-6. That's mildly annoying.
You hear the sort of desperate pleas coming from these fellas up the top here, shouting more and more orders to their group. This one hops down the thing and gives Reagan the points at his eyes and points at Reagan's eyes, and bangs his spear against his shield. Theo, you're up.
I'll take it.
Okay, let me see. Wait, how far are you away from that one? Okay, you're safe. Just checking if I don't set you on fire.
Very thoughtful.
I will reach into my alchemist satchel and pull out the fire vial and throw some fire at this one.
Okay.
So, wait, that's this one. 12, huh?
That does hit.
Nice. And I think because Right, let me do that. Because it's in a 5-foot radius, it
Yep.
should also hit those two.
It does, yeah. So
Nice.
they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
But what's up with these low damage rolls?
I don't know.
So they both pass.
I'm
this-
not allowed to use my cool dice.
Yeah.
You can use your cool dice. I don't care how you roll your dice, as long as you don't cheat.
Oh my god. Where are my dice?
Although
No
those dice may be cheating because we're not sure how well.
No,
valid their
I'll
rolls are.
use my notes because I know one set that never failed me.
Because they're
Where
way
are
too-
you, my baby?
Right. So he doesn't die, but he is covered in sticky, volatile liquid. And then Bron, you're up.
You're muted. You are muted.
I am not muted.
You aren't anymore.
Fuck's sake. Okay, there's lots of these guys around us. So okay, answer me this. If I don't leave the 5 foot of being near someone, they don't get the attack of opportunity, do they?
That's right.
Uh,
Get an attack of opportunity when somebody moves away from.
okay, so I'm going to move here. Okay. And I'm going to attack. I'm going to drop my longbow and attack him with my longsword.
Okay.
Because, of course, that means I don't get my disadvantage. Oh. Hang on. No, I'll just attack him with my longbow with disadvantage. Scratch that.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. 14.
That does hit.
Cool. I love these squishy bastards. 8.
And that kills him.
Cool. From where I'm standing, I can see this one, correct?
Yeah.
Longbow! 13.
18. That hits.
Yes! Thank you, Graham. 8.
And he did.
Cool. I'm going to go and use my action surge. Is it action surge? I'm pretty sure it's action surge. Yes, it's action surge to do my continued attack.
Okay.
I'm going to attack this one here.
Okay.
25.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
And I'm also going to go and deploy my -5 for +10.
Okay.
So I do 15 damage.
He did.
Cool.
Verily.
I'm going to get
And
this
a
one.
lot. Okay.
I can turn back to normal rolling. 18.
That's a hitter.
8.
And he did. You sorted them out pretty quickly.
I basically just put the bow to the side of my waist and go, "Ah!
I'm scared.
This machine kills kobolds!"
All right, and Gray, you are up. Oh,
Okay. So
uh,
it's 25 feet, this climbing down here, isn't it?
correct.
Okay. Oh, you just moved me.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just deleting you from the country.
Okay. So I will climb down here. That's using up my movement, and I will take a dash to then move another 30 feet. If I can get my keyboard to wake up, which I can't.
Wakey.
10, 15. So is that to there? 6. There.
Where do you want to go there? Oh,
There.
You-
There. It's fine. Oh, actually, if I can reach him, I'll go to there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. He's
Yeah.
climbed down.
Okay. And that's my go, because I've used an action to do dash.
Okay. Drifting cloud.
I will, as my bonus action, I will switch my hex to the guy, the white one by Graven.
Okay.
I'll pick strength as its disadvantage,
Okay.
and I will Eldritch Blast it
Okay.
twice, if need
Pew
be.
pew.
Ooh, 20.
That's a hitter.
That's 11 points of damage on this one.
Okay, yeah, he's still standing up.
And this
Pretty beat up, but
one,
he's still standing.
and the next one is 9 points of damage.
Alright, at which point he falls down, dead as a dodo.
I'm like, sorry, Graven.
And then 3, it's your turn.
I'll move up to here. I will spiritual weapon, the one that's close to and miss again. That's really effective today. And then I'm going to toll the dead on this one again.
Okay, he's going to need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Which he fails. And you're doing this on the black dragon, on the black.
Oh, the black one,
Okay.
yeah, again. So yeah.
Black
He
Power
hasn't-
Ranger.
But so he hasn't been hit.
He has been hit.
Okay, so he takes 10 points of damage then.
All right. Again, it screams out. The bells ring out on Kobold Day. You done?
Yeah, I am.
All right then, Ragey McRagerson, you're.
Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Not everybody.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll change direction and run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to here. So
Okay.
up that corridor there.
All right.
That's me done.
Okay. At which point the thing turns around and screams at you, "Ah!" and swipes at you with his dagger. Ooh, touching you and doing 6 points of piercing damage. The other two again try to grab onto to Lulabelle. Fucking hell! This time they both grab onto him.
Do I get the
And it-
D4 from Bless, by the way?
Probably. Do you get that on ability checks?
Don't know. Don't remember.
No, attack rolls and saving throws.
Then no, you do not.
Okay.
And at which point they throw you off of the down the cliff. Tumble. And you take 2 points of damage.
Like, that's mean.
They then both move forward and surround Fear.
Oh wow.
And then it's your turn.
Hey! Wait a second. I just thought of something.
Throw the vial of fire on you.
Yeah, I just thought of that.
Best
No,
plan
but I
ever.
will throw it on this one because this one will probably also get hit. Let's try. Whoops. 13.
13 does hit.
Moist.
And the other one,
Oh, sweet Jesus.
jumps out
I
of
should
the way.
really use mine.
Oh, jump out of the way. What's your DC?
Jesus Christ.
You swear a lot.
I don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Where did I find that? Oh my god, I hate
Oh,
roll
I don't
20s.
care. He fails.
Oh, there it is, 13.
He fails and takes 5 points of damage, killing him in a fiery death.
Nice.
I think what happened is you threw the vial, one in front of you, bounced off that one, and like hit the other one in the face. You want to do anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Alright, then Bron, you're up.
Wow, time between goes is getting less. We must be killing more of them. I storm to the front and I take aim at this guy here.
Alright.
What's the blue thing?
The spiritual weapon cast by your amigo.
Okay, I'm going to take my -5 on that. 19, does it hit?
That does hit.
21 damage.
And as you run up to the edge of the cliff, knock the arrow into your bow, pull it back, fire it. You should watch it go in slow motion as it flies over the head of Graven into the chest of this kobold as it falls down, and he is dead.
Cool. I stare at it and be like, "Yeah, you gone, man!" And
At which
basically,
point, the only things you can see that are still alive are these two kobolds.
well, that's what I was going to say. While still looking at the guy that I just shot, I knock another arrow into the bow, and in one very smooth, very quick movement, I turn to my right and say, "Don't think I forgot about you," and let one loose at this guy.
Oh, nice.
10.
And miss. Dramatically.
Womp womp. Can't win them all.
Yeah. No, you didn't. Alright, Graven, you're up.
Everybody keeps killing everything before I get to it. Alright, I'm gonna run over here. And then I'll take a dash. Can I stand in this space here? Is there room?
Yeah. These are only small.
I get to here. Just in time for Reagan to kill this one. Before I can hit on my next go. That's me done.
Alright, and Cloud, you're up.
I'm gonna look at these two and speak Draconic to them and just say, drop your weapons or die.
I think it's drop your and die.
Did they do anything?
You're up.
No.
It's not their turn yet, so.
Do they have to wait till their turn?
Probably.
Okay, yeah.
They haven't dropped their weapons.
Then I'll also hold my action that if they do anything aggressive, I attack them.
You broke up then.
I say I hold my action so that if they do anything aggressive, I attack them.
Okay. Then 3, you're up.
I'm going to move here. And I am going to cast
Group hug.
sort of Word of Radiance. So I stand in between them and start praying, and this light builds up around me and bursts out into them.
Oh, that sounds amazing. And they need to make Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
They fail their Constitution saving throw.
And take 6.
Burst them both into. They just disappear in the light that emanates from the amazing.
Damn it.
Like,
Slightly
All I've
blind.
done is just run around.
Yeah, Reagan's just been running around looking for a fight.
I'm like, guys, did you not hear me tell them to drop their weapons? And like, oh right, you don't speak Draconic.
We thought you were just screaming at them.
At which point, it's quiet. You are no longer in initiative.
Okay, can I go and get my bow from off the floor where I dropped it back over here?
I'm gonna go check these
Yeah, let's check the bodies
bodies.
out.
I suppose we all
I
check them all.
now have half movement.
I remind Bron that he dropped his bow too.
No, he
I
kept
didn't.
it
I've
in.
been using my bow.
Oh no, you didn't, did you? Oh, you did drop it and then.
All right. So Graven and Cloud, if you go to inspect these fellas, can you roll a nature check?
Can I pick my book out?
Yeah, I've decided the book doesn't work for creatures.
Okay,
I think
sure.
that's what I've rolled the last few times. So I'm gonna add that.
Yeah, sure. No, I keep forgetting that's true. Yeah. Ah, look at that. Look, this one is blue.
All right, so Graven, you expect these fellas, and you get the distinct impression that these are definitely kobolds, but would be hailed as champions of their race. You've never seen kobolds quite like this before, but you have heard stories of kobolds that have been blessed by dragons and invested with great powers, normally for the purpose of protecting the dragons.
Ah.
What you've never heard though is more than one of these things in the same place. Generally, you'd get one in a kobold tribe, but you wouldn't generally get, and especially wouldn't get 5 different colours.
That's curious. I relate that to everybody else. Perhaps we are dealing with a dragon in here somewhere then.
So it seems.
Keep your eyes peeled then.
Do we find anything on their bodies?
Yep, you certainly do. You find lots of stuff. So so these fellas have got a little bit wealth on them, but generally, again, they don't have a huge amount of stuff. You find that on each person.
All right.
Well, you find one of those on each person. So 3, you can see that there is as you walk up this sort of step, there seems to be a corridor that goes down into the cave. Well, there seems to be much less traversed than the rest of the cave. It doesn't seem to be as frequented by the kobolds.
Right.
I see
Should we
another.
make our way down here?
There's another kobold there. Is that intentional?
No, I get
Okay.
Well, we can either go that way, or go over here.
There seems to be. The path seems to be going further here as
3,
well.
you get the distinct impression that you want to keep heading into the dungeon this way.
Okay.
Intuition, huh?
The smell is stronger this way.
All right.
We should head this way.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. But carefully looking about for anything unusual,
Okay.
checking for traps or...
Yep. So as you head down this...
Jesus.
That's how careful we are.
As you head down this corridor, you keep a good eye out for anything that would trap or more signs of the kobolds sneaking up on you and fighting you. As you come down to the end of this corridor, you find it sort of almost turns into kind of a grassy wall. But in that wall, you can see just underneath some of the moss and grass, there seems to be a door. On that, as you sort of like brush away some of the moss, you see it is a very large stone door. It's obviously not been opened in a very long time. On the front of the door, you see this. It almost looks like it's like a door knocker or like a handle, and you can see that there's 2 dragons, one white and one black, seem to be staring at each other.
How do you call this? A door knocker, yeah.
Yeah, or like a handle. It looks like it was once a knocker, but it seems to be sort of rusted in place. You reckon you could probably use it to open the door.
Should we check the door for any traps?
That's always a good idea. First, I would like to check it for anything, any kind of enchantment, personally.
Perhaps Reagan could check it for anything mechanical. He's got a danger sense, so
Yeah, so as you guys inspect all around this door, you look really hard for traps. Graven channels his danger sense and doesn't detect anything. You don't really find anything. You get this door has been here for many years and never been disturbed, but wasn't particularly trapped or used in that sense before it was long abandoned.
Okay. Should we open the door then?
3. Do you feel like this is where that strange smell is coming from?
Yes, I think this is the route that we should go.
Alright, then would you like to do the honors?
Indeed. I'll see if I can open the door.
Okay, so you find as you try and open the door, it's a very stiff, very heavy door. So you get a few of your colleagues to help you. You do, as a group, manage to shift the large door and just push it open and into and you see it leads to a staircase which leads down further into the earth.
Okay. Do the stairs look slippery or do they look dry and dusty?
They look very dry, very dusty.
Okay.
There's large stone steps.
Are there any burn marks, Graham?
There are no burn marks. There's no sign of anybody really having been down these steps in a very long time.
Anything else, like any writing, carving on the walls, anything on the...
No. The
ceiling?
staircase itself seems fairly plain. It's quite narrow. There's not a huge amount of room for any of that sort of stuff.
Okay.
It's further down into the earth.
Should we head down?
If we are going to head down further, maybe we should take a quick rest first.
Yeah, we can take a rest if you want.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's take a rest.
Okay. Graham?
Hello?
Yeah, we're taking a short rest.
Okay.
I suppose the blessing is gone.
Yep, it's a minute.
All right,
Yep. Nothing approaches you whilst you have your short rest.
then let's head down.
Has anybody got anything that can remove conditions? I'm currently exhaustion level 2, which is half movement and disadvantage on ability checks.
I have. Wait, let me check. Can I cast that on someone else?
Oh, actually, the first level of exhaustion came from the swamp fever that I've got from falling down the toilet.
Beautiful.
I turn and ask Fjord if the eyeball necklace would relieve the lethargy.
Not really. It only cures the wounds, but if I do that with Expedious Retreat, that would give you a bonus action every turn, so your movement would at least increase, I think.
Okay.
If I understand it correctly. But I think because normally the range is stealth, I would have to do another, like, enchantment kind of thingy to infuse something with it.
Yeah, okay. I was just wondering whether it would be helpful for him in this situation.
Yeah. I mean, at least you can move faster again. If that... Wait, let me just check the time on that. Oops. Okay, so infusing something with magic is taking me 1 minute. So I could, if we do a short rest, I could just not rest and infuse something, and then give you that, and you can cast it on yourself, kind of.
That would be appreciated.
Yeah, sure. So wait, I'll just give you, it's this one, just so you know what it does.
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you guys have your short rest. Reagan gets some magic from fear, and you head down the stairs. Press the button. Is this one? Nope, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so you head further down the stairs, and as you do head further and further down, the entrance opens up, and you come out into what seems to be a kind of a dirt room. There's stairs leading off to the north, and a more dirt corridor going down to the south. You hear there's
Center the screen on us. Oh, I found it.
yeah. The room is thick with dust and has a musty, aged smell, stale air, and general age.
So which direction did we come in from?
The left-hand side of this room,
Oh, okay.
where there's no place where it looks like you come in.
What are these hole-like things?
They look like buckets.
Can we see any tracks in the dirt?
What's this?
That is just a general pile of debris.
Okay.
Give it a
You can see
quick
there are some
search.
sort of like broken planks and things. So as you sort of search around it, you generally maybe some old tools in there as well, but nothing of value, nothing particularly of interest.
Just gonna. Do we hear anything?
No, it's definitely quiet.
There's another passage.
Okay. Up or down?
Which way do we come from here?
I feel
This one? No, there.
I feel like up might be a little better. I see a big room up ahead.
All right, let's go that way then.
What are these things, Graham?
What things?
This.
Okay, so you can't quite see too clearly from there. You can
Okay.
take a few steps forward. You can see that there's another sort of, it seems to be opens up into some sort of large room. I think you can make it the other end.
Okay, I'm checking for traps as well as we're walking ahead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you walk up, you see into the other room. Sorry, I can move you. It's allowed.
Oh, sorry. I was dragging slowly as you did that. So.
Yeah. All right, so you walk into the room. You can see it's a very empty room. There's a old crate in the middle of the room. But other than that, this room seems to be fairly cleaned out. You get the impression this room may have once been used to store tools. These alcoves look like where kind of digging equipment may have been kept. May have been the kind of equipment that would have helped dig these tunnels.
But there's nothing anymore, or?
There is nothing in there. And yeah, and it's sort of a very old crate. Again, kind of broken, busted. You can see sort of through the gaps. So there's nothing in the crate particularly.
Okay. All right. Should we head back? Unless we see anything.
Can we just check the alcoves for any secret passages or anything?
Yep. So you have a look around that room, and you don't find any particularly of interest. It's just a fairly empty old room. As you sort of move around, you disturb more of the dust. But other than that, yeah.
Can I check like? Check around? Okay, that's just okay.
All right, let's not go that way then.
Should we head to that other little corridor here?
Yeah. So what's going on with the floor here? Are they these distinct tiles actually?
Yeah, so you can see that as further down this corridor here turns into a more concreted slab floor. And you can see that these almost like the rest of the floor is turned into dirt, or been turned into dirt. Again,
So yeah, suffice to say, we keep checking for traps.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
as
see
you head-
something.
Yeah, I'll tell you if there's any traps. So as you head down, see statues lining the. You see these two statues, and you can see that there are sort of some more down statues. They look a lot like that thing I just sent on Discord. Kind of a large man, but with huge dragon-esque wings to it.
So they look.
Actually, sorry.
No, carry on.
I just wanted to say, can I see what's up there?
You can see things, yeah.
There are buddies.
So you can see to be bodies laying down up there. As you move around, you can see that there's mummified bodies and mummified sacks on this
Oh wow!
large pile of seems to be bodies, and you can see down the corridor. There's some more down here as well. Sort of more laying in the
Again, I'm going to do this.
How decomposed do the bodies look?
They don't look particularly decomposed. They do look
Right.
like the ones that aren't wrapped up do look a lot more. But the area in here is very stale.
So
I'm going to go over and I'm going to take my longsword and I'm just going to hack the neck of each of the dead bodies.
wait, hold on. These are catacombs.
Dude,
Yeah.
fool me once.
It's 3. You do not detect them.
I say to Bron, the dead must be left to rest in peace. These creatures are passed on as is right.
So you're saying there's absolutely zero chance they'll come back and bite us later?
They are certainly not. They are dead.
So you like last session when we went to the Dead Woods, you've never seen anything reanimate.
I have seen things reanimate, and I can sense their presence.
So these things currently aren't reanimated, but if someone were to, let's say, open a 3 padlocked box and the spirit were to escape, and I'm just trying to draw some parallels here. I don't want to be dealing with these things if we can get the drop on them and just stop them now.
It sounds very disrespectful.
Indeed. Let them-
Okay, you have a point. So what I'll do is we'll just stack the catacombs on top of each other. So only the top one can get out. Does that like satisfy keeping everyone happy?
You can certainly do that. It's going to make quite a bit of noise as you start disturbing these bodies. And in fact, as you start moving the bodies, limbs and things to just sort of fall off.
Okay.
Bodies are not in the greatest of conditions. You sort of clatter about a bit with.
Well, hang on. Put a fork in these guys. They're done. Let's push on.
Can I examine these statues?
Yeah.
How lifelike do they look?
Don't grope them, Craven.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch them. Just want to inspect them.
They look beautifully carved, very lifelike.
Very lifelike. Almost
the eyes and the mouth and the hands.
as if they could spring to life in a
They
second.
do look almost as if they could spring to life in a second.
Right. Okay. Keep your eye on those.
You are being paranoid.
Okay.
They are, however, completely covered in a thick layer of dust. And certainly don't look like they've been disturbed or have moved in a very long.
Do they have anything written on them?
No, not these ones don't particularly.
Do they appear to be identical to each other, or are they different?
They are very similar. Yeah, they're almost the same thing.
Okay.
Should we head up there?
Yeah. Okay.
So Fiora, as you head up to this main corridor, you can see there are sort of more bodies here. There are a few in the corner that are more mummified. Some of them are not. They all seem to be wearing the ones that aren't mummified and that still have sort of tatters of clothes
Mhm.
on them. You get the distinct impression that the clothes were probably very similar to one another, kind of a similar color, a similar style.
Uniform, maybe.
Do they have like any specific tools on them, or is it just the bodies?
They are just bodies now, yeah.
Okay.
They also look very, very thin, very decomposing. But you get the distinct impression that maybe they were thin before they started to, potentially before they died.
Can I inspect their wrists for any
Did you want to say something else? It kind of sounded like you could cut out.
manacles, bruises?
Ah, okay. Didn't get that one.
No, so they don't seem to have any bruises. But roll an investigation check.
19.
Okay, so as you have a look around these bodies, you start to get the idea that maybe bodies died of almost a natural cause. You almost start to get the impression that maybe they're starved to death, or at least some of them are very thin. You're not too sure about the ones that are mummified, certainly.
Okay.
But does it look like they were placed here, or they just died here?
Some of them look slightly more placed, but generally it's just like a big bundle of dead people.
That doesn't sound very good.
Sinister.
Graven, as you sort of round the corner, you see another one of those statues. And you see here on you can see a bit further down this corridor. There are statues that line this corridor that goes further down. There's a right-hand corner coming off of there.
Right.
Slowly go around.
You see to the left as well. There seems to be some almost some light coming from the corridor down here.
Yeah, there's some light here.
And as you look at these two statues here, you notice that these two do have a base of their statue, and both do have. In fact, Cloud, you recognise these as names. They are written in Draconic. One of them says Albor, Champion of the Blue, and the other one says Corinth, the Redeemer.
Those are plates under the statues.
Yeah, kind of written onto the stone of these two statues.
And do I recognize these names?
Roll a history check.
If I must.
No, you don't. However, they do sound like the names you've heard before. In the same sort of style that dragons like to name themselves.
Okay.
But these statues are obviously not dragons. They are men with large dragon wings. Dragon men, you could call them.
Okay.
Could you spell Corom for me, please?
Corronph.
Thank you.
So, do we want to go there
Maybe.
or further down the corridor? But I think light kind of sounds promising.
You do actually just about make out. Can't see it because I haven't drawn it, but in fact I will just draw it. Up the end of the corridor. There's a fella. There is some light. There is a small amount of light.
Here?
I'm drawing it. Can you see it now?
Ah, yeah.
Sorry, where?
Ah, wow. To the right.
There is a small
Roll
amount.
further to the right.
I don't see it.
Just follow the corridor
Oh,
here
yeah,
on
yeah,
to
yeah.
the right.
So this, right?
What do
Yeah. No,
No.
this way. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't go that far. What is that?
Oh, it's glowing.
Yes, and up.
Oh, this is just a placeholder token so that I can put lighting with it.
Okay, so that's not actually what we're saying. We say
So
we.
we have-
the light is like coming sort of down the stairs through what looks like an open door.
Okay.
But so we have light coming from 2 directions. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What about up this way?
Up-
Which way do we want to go?
Up north, it seems like there's a bigger room.
I would go there first.
Okay, let's go that way.
Do my smell of death senses tell me any particular direction to head?
At this point, roll a insight check. Yeah, you get the distinct impression that the smell that you coming from the light to the east, not to the.
This is a proper dungeon.
But you're basically like being full on Scooby Doo at this point, smelling your way around.
I'll
Okay,
mention
so you three at the top, as you head into here, you can see that there's a very orange glow coming from this wall over here. It seems to be coming from the stonework itself. It doesn't seem to be a particularly natural light, but there doesn't seem to be any particular source. And you can see down below, down the steps down here, there are 5 what seem to be embalming tables, 3 of which have mummified bodies on them. And then there are alcoves all around, full of again more mummified bodies.
Let's
Is
check.
there anything on this wall that's glowing?
So you can see 2 more large statues here. Click. You can see that there's some more. You can see there's some more names on these. In fact, both labeled the Magnificent. One, Ichanice. I can't pronounce either of these names. And the second is Gisle. One day I'm going to learn to speak Draconic, but I'm still practicing my Orcish. Gisle.
Okay.
They
And
definitely seem to be almost shrines to something. Again, dragon men of some description.
and does it look like there's some enchantments on this wall to make it glow?
Sorry?
There's some enchantments on this wall to make it glow. Seems like.
Roll an Arcana check. You're not too sure whether there's enchantments or not, but stone does seem to be actually glowing.
Okay.
Almost as if there's somebody wanted a sort of more permanent light source in this room.
And this room is also very dusty.
Yeah, the entire dungeon is stale and dusty.
Okay. Maybe we just check around this room, see if there's anything.
Okay.
There's those little
Bridge
pots.
leaping over the barrier.
No, I didn't realise there was a barrier. So.
It's not a barrier, but you can see it goes down this
Yeah, that's it.
bottom here.
Yeah, so check the room.
Okay. So what are you checking specifically?
Those, like, I guess they're vases or pots.
Yep. They seem to be, and again, they're fairly empty, old. The china is very old.
And those that are draped, they were just not completed work, or?
Yeah, and again, covering your body. Reagan, what are you up to?
Just interested in perhaps having a peep at one of these ones that are covered up.
Okay, so as you walk through, you lift open one of these, and you sort of see a grotesque, skinny figure underneath. It's been started to be mummified, but has been stopped. Again, wearing similar sort of tattered clothes to the rest of the people. As you swirl up some dust, though, you hear a strange noise from behind you, and you feel somebody rising. And you see the 3 mummies that are laying on the embalming tables start to rise.
Bron calls out, fucking called it.
I think it should be time to roll initiative then, please.
Why not?
Good job, me.
What the hell happened there?
That was a why always me? I swear to Christ, I've never rolled initiative higher than, I think, 10 or something.
Nice love.
I
Alright.
know.
Okay, then 3, you're up.
Where are they?
They are these 3 tokens.
Right. I am going to.
Run away.
I'm going to start praying to Elenvor to turn these beasts away from me.
If the creature fails its saving throw, which I think 2 out of 3 of them do,
Hang on. 14, so I think 1.
one of them does. The top one fails its saving throw, I think. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't. So, no, that would be. Oh, wait, what? Oh, 13. No, right, yeah, they all fail. No, sorry, the top one failed.
Yeah.
So it needs to use its turn, moving as far away from you as it can. Okay. And then. Bron, you're up.
So which ones are? Oh, you've tokenized them. Are we gonna try and communicate with these things, or has Graven already taken the not Graven? Has entry number 3 already taken the first hits?
3 has scared them.
1 on them.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an arrow if they take any sort of they strike any of us. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, at the minute they're just like bandaged mummies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just wait.
Just
Okay.
I'm gonna see how this plays out.
All right. So at this point, this one gets up and sort of walks around Graven. You want to have a swipe at it?
He walks. Sorry, who
Yes.
walks where?
This one is attempting to walk past you.
That's the one that was turned?
Correct.
No, I don't want to swipe at it. I'll just let it go past me.
Cloud, it's going to walk past you.
I'm very tempted to attack it. Yeah, I think that, to be honest, I've seen so much undead stuff that I'm kind of biased.
You cut out.
I said, Cloud's seen so much undead stuff by now that he's quite unbiased about them, so he will take the opportunity.
Okay.
Can I do 2 attacks? How does that work?
You get 1 attack on your reaction.
But if I can do 2 attacks per attack, does that also work like that for a reaction or not?
Maybe, probably.
Does that hit?
What did you roll?
16.
That hits.
Okay, so it's 11 points of slashing.
Making an attack of opportunity is a single melee attack. You can only make 1 per round.
Okay, then it's 11 slashing magical.
Okay. Okie dokie. All right, yeah, you hit. You do 11 points of damage. Is that what? It's actually taking its action. Has it? Nope, it has. Okay, fine. All right. At which point it stopped. The other one, the 2. One of them moves up next to Reagan and stares into your soul. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Uh, Is that right?
All right. Yeah, you just stare back at this this mummy who attempts to hit you with its rotting fist and misses.
All right, that's green light for Regan.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 12. It doesn't say it needs to hit. Raven, any?
I think that's only if it hits it. That's how I've always seen it.
That would make sense. All right, and the other one tries to do the same to 3. Who I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. All right, so you're not afraid of this thing either, but it does hit you with its rotting fist.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Wow.
Right, so okay, so you take 27 points of that much damage,
Yep.
and I need you to roll a DC 12 Constitution.
Oh, nice.
Good save.
So you are not cursed by the mummy rot. Then Reagan, you're up.
Bron, you were holding an action, no?
I was holding an action on the first aggressive move of one of these guys against someone else. So I'm going to go and shoot this guy, okay?
Okay.
Does a ready to attack give me my second one that I normally take, or is it just one?
So you ready you can ready a specific action, but
Okay.
if you're effectively shifting your action from on your turn to somewhere else in the round.
If it makes 18 AC, I hit with 10.
You do hit with 18 and do
So-
10 piercing damage.
Does that mean I can't get my bonus attack of another attack?
Yeah, no, you can because you've effectively moved a different point.
Boom. I'll take my -5 on that, please.
Okay, yep, that hits.
And I do 15 damage.
All right. Okay, so yeah, you fire two arrows into this mummy, and it falters, but you don't feel that it's done as much damage as you would normally expect from your sharp shooting amazingness.
Cool.
And then Reagan, I think it's the
Okay, so I'm allowed to drop my weapons and draw another weapon.
Yeah.
In the same turn. So I'm going to drop Rita and Bob, and Sue and Bob, and pull out Rita.
okay.
I spend my last point of rage, and I will frenzy. Should I? Yes, I will. And
Okay.
hit, and then hit this mummy in front of me. Damn.
Or not.
Yep. So the frenzied attack.
That does hit.
And I pressed the wrong button, so this should have an extra.
Just
Extra-
press
ex-
frenzy,
ex-
and then that's the thing.
All right. Okay. 17 slashing.
All right. So again, yeah, you stick Rita straight into this thing, and like cut straight into it, and again, you feel like this thing wasn't put out expecting. Doing it.
That's me done.
All right, and Graven, you're up.
All right, I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to slash at this one with my sword,
Okay,
which is a magic sword.
it is a magic sword.
And I get advantage because I'm flanking.
Correct.
All right, so attack number 1. 20
That hits.
for 9 points of slashing.
Okay.
Second attack. 28.
Critical hit.
Critical hit.
Into that thing.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. All right, yeah.
And then I'd like to use my action surge to
Solid
do all
plan.
that again.
Solid plan.
15.
That hits.
Okay.
Okay.
And then last attack.
Make it a good one. Oh, so
24.
Yep, that hits.
Another 12 slashing.
Which is enough to kill it.
Nice. 1 down. 2 to go. And I can use some more of my movement then. If that's the case.
You've moved 17.7 feet so far.
Alright, I will move another. How many have I got? I can move to about here then. Yeah?
Another 10
there?
feet or so, yeah. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
In its worth.
Alright, and that's me done, I think.
Alright, drifting cloud, you're up and going.
Alright, I'm gonna switch my curse to this one
Okay.
with wisdom.
Okay.
Actually, no, constitution.
Okay.
And I will attack it.
Okay.
I guess that hits.
22 hits.
So that's 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And my second attack. Does that hit?
11 does hit.
Ah, okay. Then it's 11 points. 11. Sorry, it's 17.
17. Alright.
And bonus action. No, I hexed it with my bonus action, so that's it.
You done?
Yeah.
Alright. Fear, it's finally your turn.
Who
Yay!
strategically stayed upstairs.
Yeah. Can I actually just jump over this? Or
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's a heroic.
Nice. Wait, let me just check how.
Just gonna grab some water, I'll be right back.
I'm going. Where do I want to go? I'm going here. And I will shoot some fire at it.
Solid plan.
12.
That's a hitter.
Whiz.
Which one are you? Oh, the one that's still alive.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
And 4 fire damage.
Alright, so as you fire your fire at this, produce the flame and fire it at this mummy, you see the bandages, they ignite as it hits the fire, and you feel that this fire damage is doing much more than you were expecting it to do.
Nice.
You want to do anything else?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, then you're up.
I am going to, as a bonus action, that's my last spiritual weapon on this one.
Okay.
6 force damage.
Alright.
And as I can't cast another spell, I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
Oh no! It was my bonus action. So I am going. I'm gonna move over there, and then I'm going to use my fancy tool, my misty cape thing, mantle of mist, and I am going to shift into the astral plane.
Ooh. It's finally been used. Only had it for 8 months. Ron, you're up.
Right, I'm gonna dust off a classic here. I'm going to go and get one of my flaming arrows Okay. I'm gonna knock it. Okay. I'm gonna sidestep over to here.
Sorry, hang on. Oh, yeah, carry on.
Yeah. Yeah, you get where I'm going with
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
Graham.
yeah. Solid plan.
I'm gonna tap it against the back of Theo's head. It lights,
It does light.
and I'm gonna shoot it at this one over here.
Good job.
Solid plan. Have an inspiration point.
That
for
was
your
cool.
amazing thinking.
Yeah, I'll take the -5 on that. 19 hits.
That hits.
So I think we said it was +1 or so. It was +1d4 fire, wasn't it, or was it just +1?
Fire, you tell me.
Don't make me go on the wiki.
It'll be in. It's in the handouts. 1d4 fire damage. Start their turns.
So that's 15 plus 16. 16 in total.
Did you take disadvantage on that fire?
No.
Firing these arrows imposes.
There again, you cut out.
Firing these arrows imposes disadvantage. Second bullet point on the thing I just showed.
I didn't see it pop up. Where did you send it?
It's on there. In the middle of the screen on Roll20 it should be.
We never did that last time we were using it.
I agree with you. Let's delete that. I don't know that. It's rubbish.
Cool.
You're an amazing person. You can fight.
Okay.
It's hard
so
enough to light them.
So 16 damage. Does it catch on fire?
Right. So before you worry about it it sort of almost screams out, and you think that the amount of damage done is way more than you were expecting to do. It looks severely burnt, and if the target is found or something, they are on fire. Those bandages are definitely flammable.
Okay.
Woof.
So while he's now on fire, I'll take my second action to knock a second one, tap it against Fear, and then I stand over here, which gives me line of sight to get the one by Cloud.
Yep.
So please make it, please make it. 20. Yeah, I'll take that. And that's 12 damage plus 30.
All right, so you fire your arrow into this mummy, hit it square on the chest, sort of roars out, and you think, oh. At which point it engulfs in flames and just falls down in front of Cloud, and it's dead.
Oh wow!
That was epic.
Nicely done.
That was
Are
cool.
you done?
Well, we're not out of the battle yet. We've still got one left, but yes, thank you.
All right, at which point the other one, again, glares at Reagan, who I need to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh,
Crap.
dear. All right, you are now. This thing's managed to find its way into your soul, and you're paralytically scared of this thing.
Wuss.
Hang on. Let me just, actually, you're probably none of this is going to happen unless this dice is a 1. This thing's dead. Oh, this thing's still alive. So yeah, you are paralytically scared of this thing as it smacks you with its rotting fist. Not managing to get you, even though you're.
Oh, I shouldn't have. I should be 15. I need to unclick Bob.
14. So
Okay.
yep. No, it misses. Even though it scares you so much. Stands there. At which point the fire catches and takes the rest of the mummy, and it dies. And they're all dead.
Nice.
That was spooky.
Oh. Can we search the
I've got to just go now.
All right, matey.
Sorry, I'll.
That's right. We're nearly done. We'll catch you up. We'll catch up tomorrow.
Cheers for the game. Cheers.
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 Good night. Good night.
What are you doing, Graven?
Can we search these little? Are these coffins that they were lying on, or are they just
No,
monsters?
they're like embalming tables.
Oh, okay. Can I have a quick search around anyway?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so you search around, you find pots full of, well, they're kind of almost empty. Probably once full. You get the impression they were once full of maybe organs. Or again, you look around the people that are mummified, and again, they're all wearing the same sort of clothes. Roll an investigation check.
Can we all do that, or?
Yeah, have any of us seen these clothes before?
Yes, Graven.
Investigation.
Well, not seen the clothes specifically, but they're definitely giving off the kind of cultist vibe. You're starting to build up a impression that maybe these fellas were maybe some sort of dragon cult. They certainly seem to have a lot of dragon paraphernalia around the.
Have I seen this uniform before anywhere?
No, you haven't. But like I say, it's just giving off that kind of cultish type of vibe. Everybody wearing this thing.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Very sort of almost basic. So far, it's been very basic kind of rooms that you've seen.
Should we
Everybody
do
here-
anything to these bodies to prevent the same terrible fate happening to them? Undeath is a terrible, foul, dark magic.
3 would be able to tell us.
Reagan's
Maybe.
happy to remove their heads.
Yeah, I mean, 3 tells you there doesn't seem to be any more dead in this room, particularly. Doesn't detect anything else. It's about to kick off.
Alright, let's get back then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I think at this point I'm just going to take you over.
Okay.
All right. So at this point, you guys, you're gonna head. Feel free to shout at me if you don't want to do any of this. You probably will. At this point, you
No. Sorry.
you all head back up the stairs, and remember that there's the light that you saw down the other end of the corridor.
Yeah.
You three gets the impression that maybe this was where the strange smell that he's smelling is coming from.
Then let's.
Not deal with that, Raven. Is that ruining your OCD?
It is. Can't be doing that.
You head further down the corridor. As you pass this room, you see a faint glimmer, but you see you see through, but you're not too interested. 3 is interested in moving forward. You carry on and move up the stairs. You find yourself coming to a broken door. Moving further into the door, you see. How much who's got this?
I see something.
Yeah, you can see more. Probably. I'm just gonna light up this room. Ooh.
Big thing.
Ooh, wow.
You see. So as you enter this room, you see a large set of stairs that lead up to a very large coffin in the middle. You also see behind that an even larger statue, again of a large man or a woman. You're not too sure. Certainly a person with tremendously magnificent dragon wings. The most beautiful dragon wings you think you've ever seen. Behind, as you look, you see behind this large statue is a is a beautiful painting, which you can't quite make out because the statue is in the way.
Okay, these are
Do we
crates.
want to check this?
It seems like it wants to be checked.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we step up the stairs?
Yes, carefully, of course. And this tomb seems to be a bit broken, the stone.
That's right. So you can see that it's a large sarcophagus. It's empty inside. There's nothing in. It seems to be broken.
It has it.
And closer to this large foreboding statue, you can see that it's obviously been built to look down upon this sarcophagus.
Can we see anything inside it?
No, it's empty.
Oh,
Does it look recent?
No, everything in here is up.
okay.
Right.
Are we able to make out what it says on this? What the painting is behind the statue yet?
Yes, you, Dior and Cloud, you can see specifically. You see a large painting that looks like this.
Nice.
And as you look round to investigate the painting and start to move around the large statue, it comes to life.
Again?
And that is where we're ending this session.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I'll ask the question how that's going to work, Graham, because we can't go on other sessions while we're.
It works like this. The magic of Flamescar brings you back to Flamescar. I now know what's here.
Cliffhanger.
Whether it's you that comes back or not is entirely up to the group.
Now you've got to do that EastEnders drum roll thing at the end.
Was it the statue or the painting that came to life?
It was
The sound of Graham
It's the
falling down
statue.
the stairs on the way out.
I just love the calm Flamescar music after this.
Did he look friendly? We could have asked her to go kill the Death Knights. Like, hey.
Did not look friendly.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a picture. I thought I had a picture of it.
Were you just basically channeling Tomb Raider for inspiration there, Graham?
Okay, so it appears every statue that looks very ominous and dangerous animates at some point. So let's just remember that.
Not all of them. I mean, all of those ones in the rest of the dungeon thing weren't.
Yeah, there is one that doesn't. It's the one in Flamescar, I suppose.
There's a sculptor somewhere that we need to have a word with, isn't there?
We should have them meet. This one and the Death Knight should have a chat.
That was awesome.
That was good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ram.
I've decided that the statue looked a lot like this. Because why not?
Where is this?
It's now enrolled in Discord. Roll Discord.
Okay. We're going back.
Yeah, take me back. Damn that Flamescar magic.
And it was obviously attempting to attack you as
Okay.
the
I'm
magic of
slightly worried
Flamescar.
where you got that image from, Graham.
I just
So
Googled it.
quickly as well. From my personal stash.
Okay, I gotta start doing some math with all those coins we found.
And just for reference, that's the image that you saw.
Yes.
Probably got it.
Ominous.
Is it this one? I think it's that one. Aha! That one. Okay.
So, but we actually need to find the date where
Oh!
we can all.
Oh, I totally forgot to tell you
Okay.
something that's monumentally important.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like is everybody really super focused on this one point that I forgot to tell you?
Yeah.
On the door, not only did it have that black and white dragon knocker, it had a large number 5.
Aha.
Okay.
I will add this to my notes.
Fine. I will add it and not know what it meant.
You also so you get. Come back next week on the Dragonfields to find out.
Cool.
I mean, as always with the West Marches style, it doesn't necessarily need to be you guys that go back the next time. You know, it could be anyone. But bearing in mind, there's currently 8 people in the entire thing, and there's 6 of you in this session,
Yeah.
or at least there was until very recently. So I'm sure it wouldn't matter if the other 2.
Yeah. Although I have to say, if we have to fight this thing, I would prefer we do it when we're 6 rather than 5.
Yeah.
It worked all right with 6, I think.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't think it was particularly slow. I mean, there was a bazillion, so that slowed things down anyway. But
Yeah, I think the fact that there were so many kobolds definitely.
Yeah.
also, you guys, mate, you don't know. Do you know how many things you missed in that kobold?
Yes.
It's going to be a lot harder if you've gone like in any different direction. Anyway, I'm done. I haven't got anything more to tell you. Any more adventuring for you to do today?
Okay.
That was a really good session. Thanks,
That was
Graham.
fun.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
XP. That's what we need.
What XP? I don't know. Some.
Some XP.
It was like 4.
4,000 XP. I'll take that.
Yeah, that'd be
How
good.
many kobolds do you reckon you fought?
100.
I'd say at least 20 because there was at some point there were 11 plus the colorful ones.
How many XP you get per kobold?
2.
It wasn't just kobolds. It was beefy kobolds.
Yeah, super cool.
Although we never found out what's special about them, about their color. I was wondering if they're attuned to an element or something.
They ate
Well,
3
one of the
wheat sticks.
statues did have the same. Wasn't one of the statues something called with the white or something?
It was
That
them.
could be.
And the mummies. Killed the mummies.
I'm doing it. Chill your what's-its.
I put the coin share on the Discord.
Yeah.
Also, how's Flamescar development going?
It's going well. You will be getting weekly updates.
You mean just like the monthly roundups you do?
There will probably be more regular.
Okay. Yeah, but we almost got the money, so.
What else? The mummies, the kobolds.
I can tell you, I actually wrote them all down. We had 3 kobolds, then 3 more, and 3 more. So that's 9.
The one problem with there being 6 of you is that 6.
So there's 9. Then there was another 9. That's 18.
That's right. You all get 600. That's very not demonic. You all get 666 XP each.
Nice.
Very cool.
Good job on being good dungeoneers.
Thank you.
Confirm 660?
666.
Oh dear.
You're a beast.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Good
job.
idea.
And, as always, don't forget to organise new sessions, do your wrap-ups, all that amazing things that you guys like to do.
just posted my write-up in
I
there.
saw that. It's bloody quick.
I'm going to put it on the website as well.
In fact, have an inspiration point for your amazing write-up.
Nice.
Because I get the distinct impression that you've been sketching this as you go.
Which is why he was so slow to
Drawing stuff on the
respond.
back of the field.
Pardon?
That's why you were so out of focus during the whole thing. That's convenient. I always have to.
Font. That font hurts my brain.
The font.
The font on this PDF, yeah.
That can be changed.
Also, why is there half a kobold on one page? Kobold on the other page.
Yeah, that's. I'm keeping notes in OneNote and then exporting it as a PDF. Kind of chops it up, unfortunately.
Don't work very well, does it?
Do you want your inspiration back?
No. It's no. Low intelligent Reagan. You're fine.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Okay, cool.
Thanks a lot, Graham.
I'm glad
Thank
you enjoyed it. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, so that was good.
Yeah, it's good.
And by the way, those colorful kobolds were really beautiful, I found.
Sorry.
Those colorful kobolds were beautiful.
They were beautiful. Yeah, thanks
Weren't
for looking at it. All right, great. Have a fun-filled evening.
Good night, everyone.
Evening's over, mate.
I'm